Blah 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 blah. Okay, where we
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
I haven't done anything. I didn't do shit. Prick. Metal Man, son. I read Metal Man. I'm good at reading. Also, hello, Risa. How are you doing today? He's messaging me. Not this tourism again. Shut up, Reptica. Also, hello. How is ya? Doing alright. Can't complain. Having the tisms. Metal is streaming. Wolf is streaming. Everyone in the world is streaming at the same time. Wait, what? Wolf is streaming? Eh? Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. How did that pop up? What's he doing?
Go away.
With the crazy CGI man. I don't know where it is. Well, we're playing out autisms, so get flumed. The hello Ducky. That was the last Bad Woman episode. Everything you need out of it to make a funny out of it. It's really bad. Of course, it's really bad. Is Fenna? I actually don't know who that is. However you spell that. Yeah, no clue who that is. Wasn't even for like 20 minutes. Yeah, no clue. I'm sorry. Space probably hard of well steers, waterproof, so not showing around your spacer bodies. Okay. Shrinky Ray. Nah, got me asked to read right now. Weapons from the void. Oh wait, they gave me a thing. A quest to Reno. Locks only kept someone unreliable. Mentioned finding a powerful weapon. Perhaps the Halcyon colony contains other weapons which, like this one, push the boundaries of what science can achieve. It would be worthwhile to seek out these devices. These science weapons. Ah. Has some stuff to do with the discussion about the wall or something. Alright. He's Animator Man. Came up on the topic of Pink Floyd film review. I see. Search Hawthorne's terminal for clues. Someone left behind any clues about where more science weapons could be found. They'd be the Lockscap's terminal of the unreliable. Where Phineas science weapon. The Lockhart terminal indicated Phineas has a powerful weapon at his orbital lab. Imagine not knowing everyone on EFAB. Well, Flizzum the Tism is my favorite 7-year-old. Hello, Julius. Back to work for me. Just wanted to say hi. Have fun stream, guys. Have a good works, Tisms. Thanks for popping in. Shrink Ray. Last time I got sloshed, I mean, was imbibing? Okay. Let's start with Groundbreaker. Look, Autumn was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdrop on two Mardets yammering about mad scientists some years back who claimed he made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardets said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. Could be another one of those weapons-inspired wells. Black market leads. Ooh. Halataki. Hello, Matt Jepson and McGalls. Oh, he's not here. What is he doing? What is he doing? His job? Fucking lazy cunt. I know, right? Why? Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him into the depths of the labyrinth of Tartarus at back. Let the record show I did apologize for shutting him down. 5 times, but Architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does it even mean, I asked? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hardworking folks of the colony like some more or less psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down additional rumors pertaining the others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants of the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Neat. It's probably sleeping. Yeah, we've already established in the lore that Mergulus does sleep. Yeah, Metal, tell me why do people think that the Sonic movie will be bad? Did you see the trailer? It looks just super cheesy and nah. New or the old? The new one. Ducky, thank you for the 10 Eurotisms. Now I have to awkwardly move this thing here again. Switch to new events list. Oh, there we go. I got a raise today, so I can be generous. Spend it on booze and hookers. Thank you very much. Happy you got a raise. It's good shit. But yeah, I will definitely spend it on booze and hookers, obviously. Like the new one sounds like a fun ride. I don't expect Joker level from it, but it looks decent. I don't know. I think it still looks terrible. I'll probably see it at some point, just for the sake of it.
Make yourself at home.
But to see the original Sonic movie, will be worse. Sonic or Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu was whatever. Had some funny tisms in it, but overall it was like meh. It looks better, and I hate it for that. Yeah, the design is definitely way improved. It's kind of crazy, actually. It wasn't like bad, more like meh. Yeah. Ooh. There's no response when you're counting on the serial number match. This chassis includes letters Sam. Cool. Metal! Woo! Hey, Roadrunner, how's it going? This is not a petunia. Cool. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend of mine. She's been a friend ever since. Parvati. Ooh, ammo. This book is heavily dodgier with doodles in the margins. Have you seen the first episode of Mandalorian? I have not, no. I feel actually quite busy this week, which is a bit annoying. Hello, fellow Tisms. Hello, Triple Skip. How's it going? I had a wisdom tooth extract today, so not doing good. Going good. I need a good tisms. Well, here you are. You can laugh at me and my tisms. Our tisms, even. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. It's always always annoying. Watch it. It's fucking great. Oh. I'm sure Mutually will want to see that at some point. I have those for at least 5 to 6 years. Oh, there was absolutely fucking nothing in the middle. Aside from nostalgia bait and a hook into the next episode. Ooh. Got some things going.
As always, I am at your disposal. What's occupying your thoughts?
Personal quest of yours.
Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker? If I can access the data cartridge from the terminal in security, I can easily hack into their arrivals and departures registry. That'll give us dates, times, and the crew manifests for every registered ship.
Right.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Captain. What's your opinion? What's your opinion on the theory that Paramount intentionally put out the bad Sonic design to get free advertisement, then always plan to fix it? I don't know. Sounds kind of weird to me, to be honest. I haven't looked into it, but it's like, then that means they must have intentionally put time into making the bad design, which is like, why would you do that? It's like, first impressions stay. And if your first impression is to do this, like, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, in the long run, it's just like, oh, look, they're listening to people, the fans. So they maybe could gloss over being just like a mediocre movie at best. I don't know. Seems like a weird thing to do, like money-wise. Don't buy Disney Plus, just watch it. Pirate it. What? That's some large brain shit. Is this like Fallout and each new town is a planet? No, I think you're different towns on the same planet and you try to get off this planet. As far as I can tell so far. I hope the good purpose is going to be more profitable just releasing it looking fine. Yeah, that was my idea. Just be a bad movie, not a funny bad movie. Yeah, that's a lot of people say. It's like, wow, now it's just gonna be a bad movie without any meme potential. Well, I don't know, we shall see.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
Right.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he
Get back to work, I know, right?
You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Did you pick that? I did. Was that what? Was it intended to move along, Parvati? That's why I saved.
What? You want me to leave?
Wait, no.
Captain, you can't mean it.
Wait, why is that a thing?
Oh, that's a relief.
I do mean to get out.
Letting me stick around.
You repaired my ship a little bit. Now get the fuck out of here.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Yes, and I love it for some reason. It always pulls me out of this. Oh. Well, for some reason, it always pulls me off the Sci-Fi Factory when the planet is actually town like bitch. It's a fucking planet. You have 3 locations on it, and now if there's at least one planet where you have different settlements on the same planet that are separate. If you're in the EFAP gang, watch a new episode of Bad Woman yet? Yes, we watched it like yesterday. Which is partly reason why I wasn't streaming yesterday, because I was at work, watched the Bad Woman episode, did the things, recorded the tisms. I had some food, then I had a call I had to take, and then it was like 8 o'clock for me. I was like, I'm tired, I don't want to do anything anymore. So I just played some Battlefield 5 with a friendos, and it was good. How bad was it? Not nearly as bad as the last episode. It actually had one thing in it that we liked. Probably the first and only thing so far. Oh yeah, just the plot continues to be absolutely fucking insane. But yeah, should still be a fun one. I think I looked at everything, so let's get to the new town tisms. Butterfield. Next bad rooms are going to be even longer. I don't think it will be. I could be wrong. I don't think we went through that many nodes. But yeah, this just depends on how much things are worth putting in a video, to be honest. What? Something to like? Yeah, it was like a really short scene. It's like, oh, that was kind of cool. You'll see it. But yeah. Oh, I got this. Oh wait, did I go upstairs? Oh yeah, I did. I know I'm a little paranoid that I missed something. Oh no. No! Sam, help me! Oh, balls. Ah! I did it! That happens way too many times in this game. Holy shit. Stern older man with warm eyes. Yes. Let's do your shit. Suck once again. Yeah, he broke it. As everyone knows, it's not mini enough. Trailer for the CDW crossover came out. Certainly looks like something. Ooh. Not a petunia. Ooh. Give me that. I mean, another print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes, and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose. The glue now yelled and cracked along the spines. Yeah, whatever. A mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tailbackers. Hello, Mr. V. How is it going? Planned in the corner. I think I looked at everything. I'm still a little paranoid. Alright, let's see. EVA episode 1, and boy, that long man at that point was still working on TFA critique. Damn. Break glass in emergency and get glass measure. Please break glass with glass measure. Yeah. Birds of Prey got a trailer. Oh, like Birds of Tism. Ha, I'm a jokester. Good job. Metal out of 10. How excited for the next like 20 episodes of Bad Women. To be honest, it's been super fun covering them. Like it's like one of the things I really look forward to on Mondays or Tuesdays, depending on how times cross. It's just so dumb. This is so fucking dumb, and I love it. Ah! My legs! Alright. $16 or $18. Yeah, it's like 22 episodes, I think. Thanks for trying to get everything I missed the first time. Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe Batwoman being bad is part of its meta narrative. Damn. 22 episodes per season, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 22 at the moment. Just dying off a lot in the background of the Batwoman episodes. Yeah, it's like oh, it's insane. Life is bad. We look forward to watching fucking Batwoman. Well, I'm watching it with friends, so it's a good tism. Oh, look at that. That's like, oh god, that's like more planets. Damn. Damn. So this is Terra 2, Phineas Lab. Oh, can we go there? Oh, neat. Let's fucking check it out. Ringy bang his arm head in the back was so funny in the Batwoman. Yeah.
5 to Phineas's orbital lab.
Oh, it's so good. He's fucking dying those abs. He's really angry. Oh, he hates it. We made him stay up as well. He has like exams at the moment. So I actually got off work a little earlier, so he doesn't need to stay up super duper long. Man.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
The fuck is that? Is it, oh, it's just a light. Look kind of weird. Angry frog kangaroo, yeah. So great. It's really angry because there's no green man representation. Exactly. Inspect immediately before signing for merchandise. It is your responsibility to note any damage on all copies of Freight Bill. Various loose cysts, expected side effect of shipping, 2 live cysty pigs. Finn, no idea what you need all these damn things for, but suppliers hiking up prices. Expect more increases in the future. Before you ask, there's no rebate or order in bulk. Next delivery in 4 weeks, unless I hear otherwise in 3. 3 you hear? You end up with pigs stacked to the rafters again. It's not my fucking problem. Looked into the flux thing, but no hits yet. Send along the greeting card from our dear Auntie. Don't tell me what you want it for. Don't want to know. Lilia? My dearest pain in the ass. As requested, another load of cysty pigs. Supplier gave me a bit of a hassle. Remind him that cysty pigs can't breed. They can only be made with that weird gas in the lab coats use. He still raised the prices. Pass along to your buyer, I guess. You ever go to Cup Visit? Got a nice bottle of the 33 set aside for you. Your most favorite pork provisioner, Melon. Made sure your latest batch of bottled meat didn't get eaten on the way in. Killed a pack of rats to do it. Usually charges apply. The supplier wasn't happy. Might want to have a frank discussion with him, Yuka. See, suspicious about all these items you claim to need for off-world buyers. You're setting up a farm of your own, aren't you? Breeding stock. The king won't have it. The king. Phineas has birch, apparently. Friend by Mellow stupidity. The battle was hilarious. I'm glad people enjoy it. It's a fun thing to do. It really is. Oh, there are already sex mods for this game. Hooray! I want t-shirt with crazy scientists. The trailer for the CW crossover was like 20 seconds long and basically tells us nothing. The Arrowverse YouTubers, yes, they actually exist. They're like, oh my god, this is so awesome. There's so much to unpack. Oh my god, why? This video totally is a stretch out to 10 minutes for more ad revenue. Fucking hell. When I hear stuff like this, like, man, I wish I had more time to just fucking finish my script for John Wick and start recording and editing and all that stuff. I've been busy this week, so I didn't have the time to really do anything. Like, I'm still redrafting. Damn it, Metal Phineas Gibb. Favorite pork provisioner, Melon. Ew, Cysty Pigs is going to make a joke with them bring it up, so never mind me. Dumb. Yeah, it's cool. The king! All hail the space king! Wait, I'm gonna check the sex modes. I mean, check Twitter. Hehe. Are they good, though? I do not know.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Get hacked yet? Not yet.
I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Fat cunt needs to secure himself. I know, right? It's Bubbles! Hey, Bubbles. Huh. I don't know. Looks like a sheep. Which one of the Arrowverse YouTubers Batwoman review? They gave episode 5 like a 7 out of 10. Best episodes is a great character. She's not, though. Oh god, it's so bad. Obscure body in the SK system. Reminder. Oh. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in similar chambers waiting for you to restore them. Fuck, don't fuck it. Kill with fire. Sissy Pig's supposed to make meat that falls off and can be readily eaten. Don't question it. Perfect. Can't wait for an Eva about bad women. Ray had huge tits, but people like it for a character. Is that a picture on Twitter that's been going around and people are saying like, now she has character? It's like, wow, okay. Also said bad women doesn't have an agenda. Well, wait for episode 6 then. The latest episode is like the most tismy one. Like this. Ray Victor, it's BRB. Tisby the 5th. Oh no, not like this. It just says it says like the probably missing a word here just now. How do we call it? It's like this Shrink Ray, pick it up. Oh yeah. A strangely powerful effect. Science rounds damage and strength effects both increase as your science skill increases. Ooh. Hey Jorna.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
I love it.
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime. Oh, thank the law. Your skin has spontaneously changed color.
Where was streaming Terrible Doom? Makes me want to play it again. Do it.
Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice.
When I'm trying to write a script for my video, bloody hard work. It is indeed.
I only regret
Splinterfish, thank you for the follow.
more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room, and some of them get quite scientific.
Scientific.
The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance.
In conversation mode.
It's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Oh, you poop in there.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Experiment scientific. No, how dare he? Ever seen the new Rick and Morty episode with Nazi shrimp? I haven't seen a big Rick and Morty episode yet, no. I'll probably wait until they're all out and then binge them. Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
I'm zero video from the Mandalorians yet. Oh no, apparently just got an email from YouTube. What is it? Did you get booped for reasons? Just fizzled out. I mean, I wasn't super expecting of the new one. I kind of not just forgot about it. I was doing stuff. I was just busy with tisms. Pin advertiser unfriendly. Bullshit is heavily behind glass because his dad didn't want us to kill him. What a massive.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things.
Howdy do. Hello lights. Duty doing good. How are you, Dudigan?
You're a talented scientist after kind has always been incredibly popular.
Apparently, one now has to tell YouTube if their content is made for kids. Oh, yeah. I just put everything on it's not for kids because I fucking swear in everything, you fucking cunts. There you go. Kids unfriendly. Did it again. That was your YouTube tutorial for that. Is that gonna mess with the Tismi algorithm at all? I know. He swore on video. Kill him. Damn it. I put it at kids unfriendly though, so it's okay. But someone please think of the children.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also used to
Wait. That came out wrong.
pleases me immensely. Progress.
Imagine with experimental kids that have been solely raised and educated by watching metal stream. Oh no. Yeah, and if you select made for kids thing, you lose comments, information tag, community tab, personalized ads, and much more. Yeah, it's like, what? It's like, what was it? It was like a code below the video. Someone tweeted out about the YouTube creator thingy. I was like, don't be kids unfriendly. Be kids unfriendly. No oh no. Make kids content. The fuck? Make kids content. Make content not for kids. Don't make any content at all. That's the next step. What the fuck is this? Not German, please. Do you want to get Germans? Because that's how you get Germans. Orphans watches since nobody cares what they do. Guten Tag. Hallo, Edgy. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
What's on your mind?
Oh, that's apparently it. Anything else tisming around here? I'm gonna steal all your posters. Cause fuck you. Moin metal, moin chat. Hello Splinterfish, how's it going? Ooh. Let's see. Messages. Moin moin. If you kick Orphan, does he feel it? Ask Jay. He gets kicked all the time. No, not as wank posters. Get a Tismi exam tomorrow. Ew. I grew up watching movies and shows that shouldn't have watched at the time. I watched Minecraft YouTubers that curse and as an adult I'm doing just fine. Movies are responsible for what the kids watch. Yeah, that's like the logic there. It's like some legal stuff as well. What was it? COPPA? I think COPPA or some shit. Like they're legally bound to make that choice. It's like, what happened to you're a parent and you're responsible for what your fucking kids do? Like, holy shit. Like, my dad let me watch stuff that wasn't really for my age, but he watched it before and decided for himself, and I guess I'm okay. Like, I'm a big tism, but like a good tism. Also, tower effects for the Resubmarino 6 month. Ooh, mama. How you doing, man? Yeah, if you kick an orphan and it still like kicks, since no one cares for them. Damn! To have him come back red. Good luck, we believe in you, Relptica. Yeah, have hope it's going well. But mad, the robot parents raise their kids if you have YouTubers. Oh, very nice, very good, yeah. Okay is a big word. Shut up! I watched of Arnold movies at the age of 5 and it turned out alright, more or less. Red is a nice color, I read. Wait, did you see some of the kids-friendly content, like Elsa having a baby with Spider-Man? That was like a weird thing that went around. I never saw those videos. I actually only know those because of Content Corp. Because he looked at all those videos, I think. I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm she fine, more or less? Baguette. I like it. Bonsoir, I'm here to bring some French-tisms to this room. Very good, Toto. How you doing? Fine. But I don't know. Hack. I hacked Phineas. Communications terminal. Welcome, Phineas Wells. Undetermined message to spin. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Drop the new associate Dirtside Terror 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust him, only about 23.7% at the present. They're recovering a ship. Should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. Let's talk about me. To H. Blythe. What a dingleberry. Baguette is yummy for breakfast. I agree. Baguette is yummy in general. I love that shit. French. Can you stop reading chat and play the game, please? Sorry. When I'm not reading, people's like, hey, you missed my comment. No, it's your hacked communications terminal. Da, 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 da. There was some good French cheese, you'll be forgiven. Cheese. I like making homemade Subway sandwiches and baguettes. That's so good for those. Oh, yeah. I mean, people like Quentin. I think we're good. Yeah. I remember watching A New Hope when I was like 4, when Obi-Wan cut the alien's arm off and blood came out, and I said, is that blood? Maroa, who's 5 years old, said, no, he just dropped his drink. Oh, that's fantastic. That is hilarious. People, you missed my comment. No, it's just me. Well, you deserve it, Julia, so it's fine. Okay, well, let's go to the Floomple thing. Actually, let me get rid of all the tisms I don't need. Ah, it's okay. I don't want to be a racism. James is always racist against Polish. Shaking my head. Yes. Shrink ray. Ow, yeah. That's probably a good like support weapon. Like you shrink some tism enemy and just fucking obliterate them after. We shall find out soon. Plasma rifle. I'm gonna sort my tisms here. Character. Skills. Range. So long guns and heavy weapons are my best tisms. So I'm actually already pretty good for now. I have the granite launcher, which is a heavy weapon. Obviously, this is a long weapon. Heavy weapon. It's light ammo. Heavy ammo. energy. Wait, this is a long gun. This is probably way better for me to use. Damn it. So I'll put this. What does that use? Energy. There we go. Change that over to this one. Well, I won't be using the Grand Launcher all the time. So I'll change that with this, just to check it out soon. And we just need to remind ourselves to not break down that weapon. If we shrink them, then you eat them. Can confirm. Except the bully. Mareva would also play the Tony Hawk skateboard games, and whenever you fail, you bleed in that game. Morozki's ways. He just crushed his juice box. That was a good cop out, though. Even the shrink ray can't help a galaxy dingus. Talking about racism in Germans. Just watching Reg's Nazi vampire RPG. Good shit. I'm only racism against aliens when they evade the real race war will begin. Mareva become giant who wars his enemies. Damn, those are some convenient juice boxes. So many of them. Especially when you suck at the game. Okay. Breakdown. I kind of want to keep that if I want to do some more crouchytisms. I'm going to keep that for now. I'm going to keep that one if I have like... mechanical enemies. God damn it. There we go. Oh, that's a... Oh, obviously it's a long gun. I should use that. Make a gifted bolt up as a light machine gun. I have 2 of those. No, I don't. Let's get rid of this one. We have one of those equipped already. I won't be using this one. Okay. I think we're mostly fine with this. Stupid kid, so I thought it made sense. A long gun? Longman wants to know your location. His excuse for them coming back was that he would say, it looks like he needs a new juice box. It all makes sense. Damn. Okay, let's go to the Groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Thought I heard my door there for a second, but sounds like I'm just a tism. Well, hello, chair. Oh no, he's back. Sorry.
Hey, Cap. Can we talk?
Schlorm.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Make some toast more while Tism activate. Alrighty. Ah, Tism mission. If I knew what to draw, I wouldn't make sexy chair fan art. Oh no.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
It's time you leave. Smexy. Okay, bring both of them. That's cool. I thought I can only take one with me. That's neat. Continue. Do you get any stuttering in this game, like in the cities? A little bit, but only if I'm streaming. Not when I'm... Oh, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be way better. It's way better when I'm offline. Always gets a little bit stuttery when I stream in certain areas. But it's Chair's best chair in my opinion.
I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Space!
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses.
Force Unleashed, whenever Starkiller cut someone's limbo, would say, guess he needs a new robot arm.
Felix, you're not making this any better.
Yeah, Felix.
Shoot with me again, you little back-bay brat. I will toss you out an airlock.
That's rude.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a drink.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your difference like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around.
He said
as a
swag.
star-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Favorite game of the year so far? What came out this year? What have I played this year? It's definitely not Astral Chain, and it's definitely not Code Vein. What did I buy this year? Fuck, I need to think really hard on that one. Metro, Remnant. Oh yeah, Metro came out this year. You're right. Metro was really good. Sekiro, I think. Did Sekiro come out this year? Oh, let me check. Come, Sekiro. When was it released? Oh yeah, in March. Yeah, that was Sekiro was really good. And Metro was really good as well. COD, you bought COD. I mean, yeah, but that's not even close to being a game of the year. It's a really good campaign, really nice to look at, but it's pretty standard storytelling. It was fun. Remnant was okay. Was a fun playthrough. I mean, I was planning to play with mutually, but that never happened. So that's now just us playing COD. You get to look at COD. COD was great, I loved it. It was fun, bit tismy though. Yeah, there was some tisms in Sekiro, definitely. So you wander out of your ship over there. What does this guy think? He got out of the ship by accident. Oh shit, looks like we're just falling out of the ship. It's like, oh god, where does that come from? I think it's a toss-up between Sekiro and Metro. Because Metro was really solid, I really enjoyed that. But I also really enjoyed Sekiro. I'm not sure which one I liked more. Sup dog? Hey Porcus. I wonder what you look like to the other people at this station, walking in circles and jumping on boxes. It's like, what the fuck is he doing?
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
No, you. Stevie door.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would have shut down.
Just need it right out of his nose, like, sorry, I need those. So Mr. Porcus, you finished Doom? Not yet. Finished first level of Hell 6, I think, like half. Nice. See my Allison mode I made? And in fact I did, yes. Where is it? Stay people here. I only saw it like a little bit. No, I saw it completely. I love it. I don't know what made you do this, but I'm happy you did. Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the subarino. Enjoy your gifted sublime. The anonymous gifter strikes again. Another anon gifter. Well, maybe it's not only one person. Maybe it's more than one. Oh my god. It's probably just Wuther. Nah, he wants his score to go up. I'm pretty sure he wants his score to go up. Can you just jump over it and skip the customs? That's kind of weird, but okay. Almost fell down a little too far. Permanently crippled! Wait, what does that do? You lack a bit damage too many times and your movement speed has doubled permanently lowered. Movement speed minus 30%. You are unable to dodge. I don't know. I don't think I want that. I want to move slower, and I'm actually been using the dodge, so nah, I'm good. I should just change my Twitch name to an anonymous gifter. Just so you get the points. That happens if you jump up too much. Yeah, I know. I was kind of gunning for it because someone said they got this one first. I was wondering if you could just force it. Apparently you can, but I don't want less movement speed. I'm alright. Oh, whoops. Don't mind me, just weapons. This reminds me of an EFIT meme. I ran so fast that I broke my legs. A classic. Permanently crippled, brilliant move. How many EFIT memes are there? A lot. A few billion.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Let me get this resolved.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
I'll fuck him up.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
And you mentioned why?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
A blowjob, please.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
For a drink, any
Most
recommendations?
places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
So some dying out though. efab.me has all of them counted, most of them. Yes, it's a very, very, very good website. Dick. Navigation, please. I'm a massive. 1.2 billion. efab.me is the best coffee drinking while on the toilet in the morning website. Go ahead, sir. By the way, the tonal make take down the 1.2 billion video. I don't know. I'm working for you here for you. Alright, name please. Massive. Massive what? Massive.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Okay, thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Shut the fuck up, Max. God. Name placement. That's a weird name. I don't believe you. Scan me, I dare you. There's an X-Men called Strong Guy. Guess what his power is? He's a guy. Ha. Got you this time. Bet you would freak.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you.
Toxicity.
Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
That was a Groundbreaker film.
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped
Guess I'm wrong,
inside,
you're MSF.
the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Not with that attitude.
Glad to help. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their ships.
Preach unleashed.
Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. Relative to the board holdings? Not really.
She can get
But
us
there's a
60
few
pics
with
though.
the means to go where they will.
Lilia Hagen.
But they aren't likely
She was
to
on
work
that
too close to the work history
terminal
either.
of Phineas.
All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udon takes it to an unhealthy level. You noticed, huh?
I'm shocked like
What
that.
can I say? Passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
We'll just work together.
You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
That terrifies them, the bastards. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel our freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing. Be seeing you.
Cool. Alright, Preacher Unleashed. Guess I'm wrong. You are a massive. He's a man and his powers is big, strong, but also body dysmorphia. Did you just say something gives me the creeps? Did he? Fucking poppin' under levy, so weep. I can't help staring into his eyes, dreamy. Ah, yes, the evil board. I'm totally gonna side with the board this time. That's a boss that's saying if I ever heard, hey, step oof. No, I didn't step off it. I wandered off it. In fact, I'm here by complete accident. No pickpocket his ass. Damn. Damn. A quest requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Hooray! Using a disguise to prevent immediate hostilities.
Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again.
So...
On Monarch, it's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot
So wait, how does this work? No. Which one is it? Look at a security terminal on a Groundbreaker. It's in a restricted area. Finding a marked ID cartridge will allow you to use the holographic shroud Phineas told you about to enter in the Okay. I don't know about banned journals. Okay.
static at first, but then
So we need to go in there, but before that we need some weird ID thingy. Oh. Well. That was easy. Now we animate disguise when entering the associated restricted area. Ah, I see.
It takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Oh, his asset pockets. Was it saying about Monarch? I don't know. As my best every time Stronger uses power, which is strand of his body gets more warped. Oh. Well, that's fucked up. So, if I go in here now, I'll get disguised automatically. Did I get that correctly? They probably should follow me, right? Well, we saved. Let's see how that goes. There is giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you're interrogated. Okay. Oh, they're just getting... Okay. Hmm. Stoogie Slims. Hmm. Okay. Oh, hello, Mupsley. Hey, Chad Metal. Hey, McGava, how's it going? Look at the wiki, it's so weird. Hey. Hey, Mupsley, hello. Oh, fuck. That's a long man. Want a call, sir? Sure, give me a cultisms. I shall blow my nose before we do that. And sneeze. Watch that bar, dude. I was. Did we click out of the game, you stupid game? Hello.
Wurstenwieden.
Haustenfladen.
Whoa.
Sorry.
No, that's a race. You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just tisming
So,
my
like,
flisms.
It's like after we recorded Batwoman, I edited up to like 5 minutes into us watching the episode because I had to do all the musicisms and just general pacing and normal editing. I woke up at 7 this morning and been editing, and I've just finished rendering now.
Ooh.
It's been a whole day of Batwhammons.
Oh no. So, must be like a key card here somewhere. Right? Hmm. Oh, that was close. Bless you. Gesundheit, Gesundheit. Danke. Howdy, long man. If you get interrogated, tell them you know the long man. They will be so shocked they will let you go. It's like, but he's bad. Oh no, why are you giving this animal a way to speak? He is long and does 12-hour videos about Jeb Nichols. Oh yeah, any news on the EFAP 60?
Nope.
Actually, oh, bummer. Pricks. Fucking memes is the one that's been like tismy as fuck, so dumb. Praise be the length. No, I can finally come. No, don't. Wait, is Bubsy fixing his sleep rhythm? I don't think so. It's probably just like, I was busy now, so I'll stay up and then I'll sleep sometime else because it doesn't matter to me. That's how I would operate. Oh god, are you okay, Mauler? Batwoman. Not even close. Wonder if you can actually trademark the Batwoman song if it's too basic to be trademarked. Mauler, do you approve of the Alice emote? Oh yeah, Porky did an Alice emote as well. Did you see that?
I was the one who advertised the shit out of it.
Nice. This is a quote from the wiki. Strong Guy possesses superhuman strength, which he can increase by absorbing kinetic energy and use it to enhance his physical strength to an unmeasured limit. However, he cannot store the energy he absorbs for very long. As a rule, he must physically expend the energy within 90 seconds to prevent it from permanently distorting his body. Oh no. YouTube bunch of corns. Yeah, fucking BBC broad British cock. If he's still down, yeah. Muesli likes the peoples. Yes. Okay, how do I get in there? So I wonder... I could tell them to stay put, right?
Coming back.
That's a thing I can do. Can I tell them to wait here? Apparently not. Been away from VC since adding it. I wasn't talking to you. I was just
okay.
I was just questioning myself in the game, pretty much. Oops. She only likes Pepe because it's a hate symbol. Obviously. Duh.
Carry on.
Can I talk to you?
Carry on.
Oh man. Need more lockpicks. We shall return. Need to get lockpicks somewhere, or I cannot get to the terminal. Which is the big gay. So, you mind if I just steal that from your face? Probably you do. Alright. Is there room in the big room? Like, adjacent? I mean, yeah, there's like holding cells and there's just another door that's closed. So, oh wait. No. This is where antidotisms. Let me go here, here, yeah. Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh right, this is just customs again. Can I get in there from somewhere else? Oh, well, oh, that's close as well. Damn it. Oh, what about going up here? Jump from full stream to get here, listen to Muesli sexy voiceism. You're lying. You were here you were here before. I saw you. You did the whole baguette joke because you said French or something. I remember that. It was like at least 15 minutes ago. Boy, check the room then right when you get into the security. I'm figuring it out myself. Fuck.
Wolf is actually streaming. I was gonna try and rope him into this stream so we can all have a chat, but you know how it is. No one acknowledges their DMs ever.
Yeah. I forgot to mention a guy at work was chatting to someone in the hallway, and a whammon interjected by saying, "In non-binary." We recall, as he should have. She reported our department. Now we need to gender sensitivity training. Seriously, holy shit! I always thought it was just a myth. It just doesn't exist. Well, I guess it's real. Sounds tells me to remember, unfortunately, since I just hacked my way through the game. I'm trying, okay? See, I really want to lockpick this, but I need lockpicks for the other tisms. Or I need to find something else. What's this? Ooh, what's this? That looks juicy. Remember, so I'm not going to do it. I don't remember, unfortunately, since I just said, oh, that's because you sucked. I feel bad now. Oh, man. I always max lockpicking first, because fuck locks. Not literally. Just a math. always priority for me. Yeah, I know lockpicking is like really good, but I also
I'm
like.
sorry, Mel.
Huh? What's happening? Stop it!
I tried. I had to get discount Wolf. I'm sorry.
Wow. No, kick him, kick! Kick Jay. See, this is how I can tell that there's a lot of EFAPers in my streams now. As soon as someone from EFAP comes, I was like, kick Jay!
Hello,
People
Jay.
are already saying kick Jay.
Oh, yeah, it's going fucking wild.
Does that surprise you, Jay? Does it really?
Yes, this has never happened before.
Whoa.
How you doing, buddy?
Jay, are you being kicked right now?
Yes. I'm
Oh my
currently
God.
being kicked.
How meta-narrative.
Oh no, he
How
died.
metal narrative.
That's
Are
me.
you excited to watch the next Batwoman Mueller episode, Jay?
I thought you were going to say next Batwoman episode, and I was going to be like, no, but Mueller episode, yes.
It's a pretty good one, isn't it, Mel? Do you remember the opening scene? Oof. I was speaking to somebody at a call earlier today, and they don't watch Batwoman, all those videos, and I was just like, I need to explain this to you. You have to know about this.
Wolf
I
can
don't
check
want to
his
spoil it,
demons.
but I guess we could because it's only a small amount of people here. So
Yeah.
But it's the opening scene as well, and the funny part is our reaction. Okay, totally. Okay, so Jay, you're trying to kill somebody, all right? All right, that's the scenario. Okay.
I've not told you about that.
Well, I know about it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said something, but I have now. So you're a big man, and you have an axe. All right, that's your thing. Like,
Right.
oh, you got an axe. You're the executioner. That's your thing. Nice, not bad. So like, your setup is you got to kill this guy who's walking toward his car. All right, that's your goal. You're like, oh, you're looking at him. You're like, yep, I'm gonna get him. So you think maybe attack him with the axe? Do you reckon? Maybe.
I would probably use the axe, yeah.
Okay, well, no, wrong.
Wrong. Wrong.
So
What's the correct answer?
You attack a telephone post with your axe until it breaks and falls onto his car that you hope is his car. It turns out it is.
Right.
He's not in the car, but it smashes into the car. Electrics going everywhere. He's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh my goodness. And you think, oh no, if I do this, he might start walking away, right? Your prey might try and escape, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, next step, because that's step one. The guy is shocked and he starts slowly walking backwards. So you're like, oh shit, gonna have to do something else now. Luckily, right next to the car, there is a fire hydrant. So you use your axe to chop off the portion of it that's facing the guy, and it starts spraying water toward him. Not at him, because he's too far away. It's just spraying toward him, and it's slowly pooling and heading toward him. Now, this is like a car park, quite big. So your goal here, very smartly, by the way, you're great at this. You decided to get the water to spread to his shoes, and it would electrocute him from the telephone pole in the car. Not bad. Not bad as an idea. Unfortunately, he started to run backwards. So now you're thinking,
Not in the water.
shit. Well, not yet. The water's still heading toward him. What do you do?
Maybe
Wrong.
attack him. Oh, okay.
You're supposed to just let it run. He runs and runs until he hits a chain link fence, tries to climb it, doesn't quite do it, and then before he can even fall off, it's not about him falling off the fence or about him not being able to fucking he doesn't get away, he doesn't get over the fence. He gets up half of the fence, not even a big fence, and the water finally catches up and hits the chain link fence, connecting the electricity from the phone post to the car to the water to the chain link fence and burns him alive.
Oh. That sounds about right.
That's great.
That doesn't sound real, does it?
So hang on, the axe murderer won by doing
Yes.
that. That was a winning
that was his
strategy.
plan.
Oh, that was his plan.
Well, it was his plan because he explains that he kills people almost poetically. Like the person he killed was someone who wrongly sent someone to the electric chair.
Oh,
Did you get it?
yeah. So he wrongly killed them by being stupid.
No, you're missing. He electrocuted them because they're evil.
Because they're emo.
They're a disparaged class. You can't say that.
I can, and I will.
Metal, touch his bum bum. Stop him.
No. Also, Philly T, thank you for the subscriberino. Resubscriberino.
That wouldn't stop me.
Yeah, I just all I just described to you. That's the thing that they do in the show, and
Yeah, it's great.
It's the fucking like that's over and done with in like the first 2 minutes of the episode, and it's just like, oh my god, show, like give me a break. Like this is, oof, need to calm down. Need to take it easy. It's a lot. It's like a drug. And it's great to take it, but you can't have too much all at once. Oof, get in trouble.
That's like your.
It's good to know that that's your stance on every drug.
Yes.
It's good to take it, but just don't overdo it.
My thumbnail is funny.
Yes. Maybe, I don't know. So this is what Wallace is doing. Harvesting tism from metal. Yeah, and he does it quite well.
I just won my
Harvesting is
first
a
round.
difficult job.
Yeah. So I missed a lot of stream, so I'll just see what I can read. Metal broke, he stole the
Do
thing.
it.
Good, good. Welcome to the chaotic, your lawful alignment. It's so easy. This sounds really bad. It was amazing. I just had the mental picture of someone aggressively moonwalking away from you.
We're all complaining. That's the hard part about editing this sometimes. It's just noise, because we're all just like, whoa.
Jay, you suck. Just kill him already. Wow.
What? Who am I killing?
I
I'm
don't know.
so sorry that you had to see that.
Yeah. Amazing. Fucking wow. It could have been an episode of CSI. That's truly celestial. Should have just thrown the chair at him. Have a host.
Chair.
Thank you for his phone. Thank you for the host arena. Appreciate it. I thought the gimmick would be that he kills people by making it look like an accident, but no, it's poetic. Just like kicking Jay. A little is fun, but too much is more fun.
Hang on. He accidentally fell into the. Someone accidentally axed this fire hydrant.
No. It was just something in chat.
Okay.
It was everything I explained it as. There's no fun extra bits.
Imagine Patrick Batman tried to kill Paul Allen like that. Wait, what? I don't understand.
You've seen American Psycho, haven't you?
I did, yes. Oh yeah, that's the names. Oh shit, tis me. Hello all. Hello Versiform. And yeah, thanks for the host. I appreciate it. J and V should make a podcast called The Kicked. By the way, all this drug talk reminded me I'm supposed to take my antibiotics. Thanks. You're welcome. Also, since gone, I'm reposted. Jay, you goddamn tism. Why did it took you 10 minutes to fix the goddamn chat on your Patricia Texan stream? Wait, you fucked your chat again on that one?
No, I removed the chat because it was all like everyone in the chat. Well, like no, the chat was just overwhelmed with like people arguing about trans people.
Oh, okay.
Like this isn't really what the stream is about. I'm just gonna not have this on the screen.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, Jay, I need your expertise here. Which of these two should I use for the thumbnail?
Oh.
I like this is the first one. It's like
the first one.
Yeah. It's something we missed, Mel, but he says something like, if it weren't for the Joker, your mother would still be alive. But he says it in such a really weird way that I made like a little joke out of it. He says, your mom. And that's what he's saying when he makes that gesture. Your mom. It's like, what the fuck?
Like, seriously, I hate to say it, but they're not very good at acting in this fucking series.
I would rather hope that they just don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah, that would be something.
But there's a good chance Ruby Rose isn't very good in general. I haven't seen her in other stuff other than the movie where she can't speak, so it doesn't really count.
Her Instagram is kind of cringy. I saw that.
Well, John Wick 2. So
that's a bit sexist, isn't it, Jace?
Wow.
No, that's what I was going for. I was trying to be a sexism.
Oh.
Going to the begging.
Oh.
How did the debate thingy go, though, Jay?
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Do trans people
Dude,
have
can you
a
please
car
stop
mode,
talking
though?
so much about it? That review was extensive.
But Jay, do trans people have rights? What does chat think? No, stop it! Stop!
Yeah,
Chat,
that was
what do you think about trans people?
That was a newspaper on the dog of chat in that moment, you know? It's like, stop it.
Yes.
Stop. Oh no. Oh my god, look at that guy. I want to shoot him.
Hey man, don't be racist. He's a moonman.
I can't take it. Just can't.
Please don't point that at me.
Please don't point that at me, he says.
You should have been like, it's hard not to point it at you. Your face is so fucking big. You'd be like, oh man.
See, I wanted to shoot him. Now he gave me a lulz, so he's fine.
Oh, okay, that's how it works, Jay. If ever Metal's about to kill you, just make him laugh.
It's like, ah, you're a funny guy.
That would be my go-to reaction anyway.
Wait, look at the top of his head. Oh, I guess people like that character. Fine, I'll talk to him. I guess. He also has a top hat. Martin Callahan.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat
You're fucking kidding me. Stop.
No. You can't make me.
It's an ale.
Just enough of your tisms, okay? I'll be attacking your parents like this on stream.
And it's not the best
What?
Spacer's choice.
That guy really hates his job. Oh, and it's not the best
damn it.
choice. It's
I uploaded it to the wrong channel, or at least half of it. Boo!
for Spacer's choice. Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aether wave showed that famous salt.
Oh god, I'm running out of time. Animations, go faster.
Good as it looks.
Wait, what?
Have you played the new Hearthstone game mode yet?
I don't play Hearthstone anymore, I'm sorry.
Well, that's not my fault.
But, well, at least it answered my question, but it just did it in a weird way, so fine.
They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention.
Did you guys get the email yet about YouTube being like, is your thing child-friendly?
I
No,
didn't get.
I haven't seen that.
I have not gotten.
I got it for Mola and Moolah.
Oh, look at me! I got 2 emails.
Well, I mean, it's probably not a good thing, but I've got ahead of it. I've just been like, yep, all of my content is not child-friendly.
Yeah,
unless
I did
an
the
adult
same.
decides that shit. Yeah.
I did the same.
Well, it's just gonna be like the YouTube Kids thing, isn't it?
I mean, my stuff shouldn't be on YouTube Kids, so I'm okay with it. I'm just like, yeah.
Did you gave the YouTube creator video a look that was uploaded by them? Like
What?
They uploaded a video on their YouTube creator channel, whatever it's called, about the child-friendly stuff.
Oh, I think I watched the video.
Yeah.
Why would you say it like that, Belle? That sounds like you're pro-child prawn.
Wait, what?
I don't think he's following this conversation, Jay. We should help him out by ruining his stream.
He's not a pro child prawn, he's an amateur child prawn.
Yeah.
Jay can teach you the ways.
No. I don't want to get kicked.
Those are my secrets.
Neat.
EFAP kids, hello, all my little N-words.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, please start EFAP Kids.
And remember, kids, it's Space Wizards and you're not supposed to watch good stuff. Get fucked, little N-words.
No, you can't say the N-word.
No, you can just say N-word.
No, you can't. You can't say N-word.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, I wonder what word that's referring to. Probably like noodles or...
You'd have to say the forbidden word beginning with N, and then if they're like, what one's that? You know, you go, oh, the N-word, and you go, oh, what one's that referring to? And then you carry on.
Jared has joined the chat. EFAP kids.
Gerard.
Gerard.
Jay, what's a funny description for this newest episode of Batwoman?
I haven't seen it.
Right, but what's the funny description for this newest episode of Batwoman?
Jay hasn't seen it.
I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the
It's not
formal
funny enough.
introduction.
I demand more funnies.
Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Let's see. Oh shit, Doomcock was doing a car video with Jeremy. Is that exciting? I don't know if it is. Sorry.
Oh, Jeremy's Geeks and Gamers.
I know. I know both of them. I don't. I guess this car video thing is like Jeremy's thing.
It's just a video where he records it.
Oh, okay. He is one of the best characters in the game. I guess I have to talk to him more in the Tisms soon. pro trans rights, but
Orpus,
eventually
you want in the call, you
flim.
flim?
Huh?
Invite him, I'll do it.
Oh.
You can celebrate his Batwhammon emote. Have you seen it, Jay?
Batwhammon?
Whammon.
What Batwhammon?
Wait, Whammon doesn't make it work?
Oh, Porcus is a mobile. Also, I liked how I, before I started this game, I was like, I'll probably do it solo, and I failed every single time.
Wait, what solo?
This game, I was like, I'll probably play it solo, and it's like, you want to go to calls? Like, sure!
Oh, that's fantastic.
The guy who made it is in chat. Tell him how much you love it, Jay.
Yeah.
I really love that. That's how much. Really. No, I can't post it.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
If you have Nitro, you should be able to.
Well, mine just says Peepo Batwoman.
That's screwed. Why?
I did get that email.
Well, it's in your server, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
well, I can't post it. I'm in your server though.
Is it not in this? Wait, is it not in my server? Maybe it's in Porcus' server. Is that how that worked?
I don't know. Let me just get rid of Discord so there's no stupid overlay. Let's see. Peepo Batwoman. That's Voodoo server and yours. Oh, yours is only Peepo Whammon.
Oh.
The one you did is on Voodoo server.
Peepo. Wait. Oh, so this is the one you want, Jay.
No way. Yeah, this is the one.
I also love this one.
And
I love that one.
Oh, and Peepo's sister.
What? What is that?
That's Alice. I asked you earlier if you saw that one, and you were like, I advertised it.
I thought you meant the Batwoman one. You never said Alice.
I did say Alice.
Well, if you did, I didn't hear you.
Wow, you're such a flism.
It's my ear's fault. It's not my fault.
Park is just like, that's the Alice mode, you cunt. Poetry in EFAP motion. Imagine there's a section of YouTube kids.
That's actually pretty good because the Peepo he applies to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Imagine this
like the idea that Batwoman emote is responding to her being that. So stop it.
Stop. Imagine just like a section of YouTube kids and its smallest icon underneath it says non-objective art analysis of Mauler and his pals Rags, Wolf, and more. In EFAP kids, you have to objectively prove to them that Santa isn't real. About to go into the doc's office. I'll be back home in a few hours. Alrighty. Come on, Parky, you can talk to Metal while receiving a colonoscopy. Fuck my server, it's garbage. People, wham, people, sister. That is the Alice mode. Yes, he said Alice, you dingus. There, Julia said it. I'm gonna go feed the jab. Stay massive.
You were
See
wrong.
You later,
Okay.
MacGyver. I had to add the chin to the whammon mode. You can't ignore the chin. Yeah, it's just
whammon chin.
Square. Okay. Captain Railroad.
I heard we had someone in impound.
You are legally required to comply with the Children's Online Protection Privacy Act. Papa.
Just so we understand each other,
You are required to tell us if your videos are made for kids. Doesn't seem like a very good system, YouTube.
Yes, this is for children.
What happens then? Is it until someone reports it for being a non-kids thing and then they have to look into it and be like, oh, fuck, yeah, it's not.
I guess so.
All right.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker?
And I like how the option is only available in the beta version. So you could just not use the beta version.
Well, yeah,
to tag whether or not your videos are... They really... I wonder what the fuck they're doing with this beta sometimes.
Oh, have you noticed that descriptions are mandatory now?
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
So if you ever just want to like upload a clip to, quickly send someone,
Maybe someone
or to have it somewhere else so that's not on your main machine or whatever. You just gotta, type some random characters into the description box because YouTube just decided that's important. Because also you're not allowed to edit any of the other metadata before you after you add in a title and description. Before.
You're not allowed to edit any metadata before you type in a title and description.
Any other metadata?
Meaning thumbnail and tags?
I think, tags and... No, I think, there's like one screen of stuff, and anything you can't edit, you can't get to the second screen until you've put in the description and title.
Okay.
So I think tags might also be on the first screen. Thumbnail.
They really know how to improve our experience.
Yeah, by making it less flexible for no reason.
Junlei is fine.
Fucking YouTube, just do it yourselves. I got a race today and now I also have a date on the weekend. This day keeps getting better. Nice. Yeah, fucking cunts, so fucking unprofessional. I think it's actually not their fault this time. I think they're like legally obligated to do it now, which is weird.
Yeah, they got in trouble, but
yeah,
that's not an excuse for how they just suck in general.
Oh, yeah. I was just talking about this one thing.
Yes.
Yeah, crack on with the checking the billions of videos, YouTube.
Jay, did you watch the new Rick and Morty episode?
I did. It was really good.
Okay.
I was happily impressed.
I love how they come up with like a big concept that could be its own feature film every for just 20 minutes of content, except
more like
12 minutes of content because there's a B story as well.
That's how I described it to Fringy. I was like, it felt like I watched a movie. Their pacing is phenomenal.
It is.
Right. In person.
There's so much content. I can't even tell you how long the episode was. I can't remember. I'm assuming it was just normal length. Yeah, that is insane.
I'm gonna do a Rick and Morty video soon, just talking about why that show is so good. It's important. It needs to happen.
It's just annoying because there's memes about it. Like, I was talking to Fringy about how clever the writing is, and he was like, yeah, some really sharp, really intelligent, but to say that is like a meme.
Ask away.
You have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
Breaker's radiators need replacement parts.
That's not what I'm talking about, but okay.
Funny pickle man.
I'm sorry, I was just listening to the conversation in game. What were we talking about?
Fucking when he says holophobic as well.
Wait, what?
That was like the worst joke of the episode for me. I was like, come on.
I mean, you get it. Like this show, it confuses me because Dan Harmon is like very left, from what I understand, but it seems like he's taking shots at the left a lot.
Well, yeah, you can be left. Yeah, like there are stupid people on the left. You could be left.
Yeah, but that's a pretty significant dig, isn't it? Being like that's holophobic, that's homophobic. I'm assuming this
was like a dig to me. I just thought it was like a lazy kind of like, hey, that sounds like a thing joke.
Only the board has access to new.
And besides, I mean, I don't know that I think it's a bad joke. They did a couple of like. This is what I meant about packing so much into this episode. They try to actually argue that there's like holographic visions of things feel like their own visions of people, and they have their own visions. Like that argument he makes, where he's like, "Why are you eating that? It's not even food." And he's like, "What you eat isn't food to me, so I can ask you the same question," or something like that. I don't know.
Yes.
There's lots of fun in it. And what do you think of the gaslighting joke?
That was funny. That was really funny.
I don't know how I feel about it, because he's like, gaslight is a thing you made up because you're insane. I was like, well, gaslight refers to when like your opponent is trying to make you feel like you can't trust yourself, right?
Yeah.
Knows this ship like I do.
Exactly. That's the point of the joke.
Long abandoned and
well, no. So I'm pointing out that like people use it all the time where it's not applicable, and that's been happening recently. Like, I don't know if you've watched. Well, it's a weird question, but like I watch debates every once in a while, and like,
that's not allowed.
Funnily enough, Destiny's someone I hear saying gaslighting a lot, and most of the time, it's like because I guess my question is like, is it considered active or passive gaslighting?
I don't think it needs to be either. I think it just exists.
Well, because like it's to manipulate somebody, but accidentally, that's still possible, right? You could gaslight somebody without realizing you're doing it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just being like funnily enough, I would. This is why the joke may actually work even better than what it may have been designed for. But sometimes people use it, and it is like, it feels like, oh, you've just fucking come up with another word that is about the way I talk to you, that his only goal is to like interrupt the conversation. It's like, you're just insane. But it's funny because then it also works as being like, you're telling this person that what they feel is valid is not valid because they can't trust their own head, so you gaslight them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or am I thinking too much into this?
I think so.
I don't know. I like the writing in Rick and Morty a lot.
Well, what did you think of the big? Oh, so go on.
I was just gonna say that sometimes maybe I give it too much credit just because I expect it to be well written. But it is they do loads of redrafts apparently, and they take a long time to make this exactly the way they want it to be. So I like to believe that it all has purpose.
I do the opposite. I always like think, oh, it's been so well written. There's no way they can live up to that again. It's going to be terrible. And then as soon as there's like one joke that falls flat for me, I'm like, I knew it. Episode is terrible. And then it's always in retrospect. I'm like, no, that was really good. What the fuck are we talking about?
When Morty just makes a bunch of random sounds, and then all the people over the world are like, you know what, I actually think, and I like the idea that what they're going for is like the comment that there's a collection of words or sounds you could say to somebody that will get you something that you want. Like, say there was a girl you really wanted to date, but she was like, no, it was like, there's a collection of words that I could say. Is it Futurama, I think, that does that?
I have no idea. Sounds like
say the end of season 1 or 2, but Fry says like there's a collection of words I could say to her that would make her give me a chance. And I was just thinking about that sort of concept, like there's just a selection of sounds and words we can say, and it'll do everything we want it to do. Yeah, and he just makes those fucking sounds, and the TV presenter's like, you know what? I think this guy's alright.
What do you think of the big anime tree at the end?
Lay it on me, boss.
The anime tree?
The like the tree that has like the big, okay, so it's like an anime style thing where
the black tree goo thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck.
I like that. Because the implication that they don't really talk about at all, like it goes into his brain. The implication is that it's some kind of thing that's just feeding him what he wants to see, and that's why he thinks he dies with Jessica.
Must be getting old. Stay here too long.
Wait, so I might have to watch it again.
That's what I got from it. He just went to a place, like, he used the death crystal and it guided him to some random place in the middle of nowhere. And he stepped out and, like, the black goo came out of the ground and, like, absorbed him.
And so you're saying that means something more? What were you saying?
My interpretation of that was that, like, because, you know, you see how it, like, grows around him and, like, feeds into him and, like, starts, like, eating him, right?
Sure.
My interpretation of that was that it was just, like, feeding him good brain vibes so that he didn't resist. And that's why he thought he was dying with Jessica, because that's just what he wants, and he was getting fed that into his brain.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he.
I mean, I have no fucking clue. I thought they were just being random. Like, it's this fucking horrific, monstrous creature. That's, you know, like, it would make sense that they can't outclass themselves with what they just did, which was he nearly, like, destroyed the world almost, but he became a world hero. So now there's just this enormous alien creature.
That makes sense to me.
I thought it was funny as well that he was like, I thought you loved being a hologram. And he was like, yeah, I said that when I had to be one.
Yeah, the hologram was like the weakest part of it for me. I don't know.
Well, maybe you're hateful because I liked a lot of it.
I just don't feel like Rick would program that.
Why?
Well, what like part of Rick's motivation led to him going, I'm going to make a hologram that can't be like that aggressive, that can't like Rick programmed that hologram and he's saying like,
aggressive.
He's clone me, you little shit.
Remember he said that the whole point of him is to try and get him to get the person to do the thing, but he doesn't want to be too fucky with him because he'll put him off it.
Rick doesn't get that. That's not something that Rick understands.
I don't know. I think Rick's smart enough to. Rick totally. That's what he says in the fucking episode. Is that like his fuck up was like being impulsive.
Huh.
Like I could totally picture if he knows he's gonna be a hologram, which means he can't fucking do anything. He's probably gonna have the hologram have some parameters that are like you gotta work with the subject in order to get you alive again. But I mean, fucking Hitler Morty.
The fucking Hitler Morty shit was my favorite part. Like, Just my favorite part in the episode is where Hitler Morty just screams at Rick, "You will go where I want you to go," and Rick just goes, "Oh fuck!" Just like, realizing what he's in for.
See, that's probably my take for a flaw. I don't believe for a second that Hitler Morty would have been able to control Rick for more than like 5 minutes. Like Rick would have found a way to just dismantle him, you know?
But he's in a new universe that he doesn't fully understand with a gun trained on him. And like, yeah,
it's his human universe. He's in his own ship. There's got to be something in there. It's Rick.
Shut up. I forbid you from speaking further.
When he gets Mr. Meeseeks to try and kill him. Kill this Nazi prick. Anyway, Mel, you're streaming. What's up?
I asked like 20 minutes ago what we're talking about, then I realized what we're talking about, and I haven't seen it, so it's like, I just played my game.
Have you seen the 3 seasons up to Rick and Morty? Up to the newest?
Pretty sure I did, yeah.
Well, get watching. New episodes out.
Well, yeah.
But wait.
I was actually thinking about waiting for all of them and just binge watch them. But
boo! Not a true fan.
Yeah, that's not allowed. I'm afraid. But wait, mutually, Rick and Morty season 4 isn't out in the United Kingdom yet. How could you possibly have seen it? You got a flight to the US, right?
Yeah.
That's what I did,
morning. It was funny. I was like, we need to watch The Mandalorian. I was talking to Fringy about this, and then he was like, yeah, I won't be able to watch it for a while. Disney isn't out in Australia for another like month. And I was just like, I was silent for like a good minute. Just like, what the?
Yeah, even Chad was silent
so
while you guys were talking. It's like just listening to you.
Basically, any company that does that is mega dumb. Like, what do you think is going to happen as a result of this, guys? Oh, people are going to wait. That's sure. Yeah, people are going to wait for it to all be spoiled for them. And then they're going to go into it knowing what happens. And that's what's going to happen.
Don't fart on this stream. That's racist.
No, fart away.
Oh, okay. Suppose it just power the stream.
Episode title: Bad Problems in Lady City, Blood in the Streets. Was better. What about Jay versus Texan? Wait, what about that? Is there a question somewhere? I'm confused. Okay, serious question. Do you prefer to download porn or just watch it on the internet? Yes.
Why would you download porn?
No.
In the fucking
if you
2000s.
go to the cabin in the woods and you don't have internet, that's all I got. And I probably made that up. Will you guys react to Watchmen the same way you react to Batwoman? I don't really care about Watchmen, to be honest.
We can't do Watchmen. Me, I think Fringy, definitely Rags, definitely Metal. Don't know fuck all about Watchmen, so.
Yeah, I only seen the movie like years and years ago. I'm good.
It seems like it has the big game.
The secret is crime. Why would you pay for that trash? I don't know. Yo ho ho. Hello trash. Wait, you were here before. Good thing I found 2K version somewhere. And we'll see the Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian. I haven't seen Mandalorian yet. Well, have you seen the Mandalorian yet?
Wait, Baby Yoda?
I said...
Wolf Raid. Wolf is coming.
Join this chat, and he sent me a message saying chat wants to know whether or not it's your channel or Metal's channel. What was that about?
It says it fucking right here. It's like everywhere. It's my channel. But yeah, thanks for the Raiderinos. Okay, for real stream, is Smaller streaming anywhere? No. Gonna rue the stream. Hello.
Oh, stream's ruined now, sure.
Yeah, I can tell you Watchmen is nothing in common with Watchmen other than the title is shite. I only saw Wolf's video. That's all I needed to know.
Welcome, Massives.
Hello.
Hi.
I probably need
He says the child actors aren't good, Wolf.
In what, sorry?
In Hill House. They're young as all fuck, and they're actually pretty damn good.
Hey, James, thanks for the beats.
Okay.
No worries.
Glib sent me a message saying, is it he just hates all children? Possibly.
So many messages.
I'll help you back. I'm going to take a piss and try and recuperate before we get
angry pee.
That's the angriest I've ever heard someone say, I'm going to go pee now.
If anyone's going for a fucking angry piss, it's me. I got my fucking ass kicked.
Everybody's taking angry pee.
Oh no.
Well, actually, mine's a bit of a mixture. It's not really that angry.
It's an angry piss and an angry shit.
I did admittedly have some sparkling water, so now I'm gonna go for a sparkling piss. I'll be right back.
I'm sorry, okay. You're the only one there who was saying like it was making it sound like the pee itself is angry.
Yeah. It's
like,
personified.
Furious.
You just hear it being like, "Let me out! Let me out!"
It's the test they should have done in The Thing.
Oh gosh. Oh. I love The Thing. Such a good movie.
Also, there's so many people
there were
now.
any kids in it, or YMS would have hated it.
Also, there's so many people now just play some COD while we have the bands, because I at least want to kind of pay attention to the game.
I'll play COD.
No, I don't want to
play.
play.
You have...
What?
You have to play one round without me because I've still got 8 minutes left on this upload.
Yeah, it's all good. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, hello everyone, all the peoples.
How you doing?
How you flew?
Maybe he's just pretending to hate kids as cover for how much he really likes them.
Yes.
He says things about that show that upset me. Okay, Jay. There, I said it.
That's not okay.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Exy of House J?
No.
Okay, let's go to the.
Maybe I'll watch that with you.
So what film's this?
The Haunting of Hill House, a TV miniseries on Netflix.
The greatest show ever produced.
One of.
Yeah.
Unironically.
And this guy did a review of it that was kind of shite, right?
I've even spoken to YMS about it. He's just like super poo-pooey about it. He's super poo-pooey about Civil War as well. The arguments just don't hold.
Just call him PMS.
Gex, thank you for the
Oh, Jay with the racism.
Racisms. Oh,
it's a funny sort of thing. It's good because recently, especially on the internet, there's like a whole subgenre of film reviews that are, in many cases, much more entertaining than the films they're reviewing.
Agreed. I can't really say it about episode 9 actually. I'm excited for episode 9 for all the wrong reasons, but I'm also excited to see everybody's takes on him.
I can't wait for. I'm sure you've said this at some point as well. I can't wait for people to say that it ruined TLJ.
Oh yeah, that'll be my favorite. I want to cover that as
best part of it.
Tism board. Hi, Mess has made a Twitch account for this. It better be good. It's awesome.
Wolf told me that they've done like test screenings. And apparently they were wank. So is that true?
I don't know, because I also saw tweets about how that's all lies, and then I saw Jeremy saying like, who are we supposed to believe, your source or my source? And then so it's like a whole thing. This is kind of why I don't get involved in that sort of stuff, because I never know if any of it's true. So I'm just like, just wait for the movie. I'm sure it'll be terrible anyway. I'm sure the test screenings are going to be bad, if anyone's honest.
How do you?
No, I believe that people will like it. There are people.
I agree with that. You know what, Jay? I agree with that. I also think that there will be people who do not like it.
The trouble is people aren't judging it as a film anymore. It's sort of become more like a football team whereby they support their home turf no matter what. So
I mean, yeah, I can agree with that, but I still believe I will give it a fair shake.
I'll give it a fair shake, absolutely. That's sort of the job of a critic. But general moviegoers, because it's sort of become a political statement now. It's like, I like this film due to, regardless of merits, because politically it aligns with my view, and that's fucking tragic. But
I mean, honestly, I'm not even too concerned about the political side of it, because like TLJ's definitely got some tisms in it, but it's more just about how badly written it is. Kind of like Batwoman, the writing is just terrible. It's not really SJW that much.
No, but the thing is that even if you don't, you may not like take that much of an issue with them, but a lot of other people take them so to heart that they think, this really connects with my philosophy, and
yeah, that's true.
And that way, that's why they defend it, because even though it's like, oh yeah, it's a piece of shit, and they can't really defend it on a logical standpoint, but they say yes, but it says something I believe in. And how can you argue with that? It's impossible. So. And I think that's sort of what film studios are trying to capitalize on. Like, we can release any old shit, and as long as it strikes a chord with the voter, we'll sell.
Terminator Dark Fate.
I was gonna say Dark Fate didn't work out, did it?
Until people get fucking bored with it. That is.
Why is thanks birth control trending?
Excuse me, what?
Why wouldn't it be, Wolf?
It says trending thanks birth control.
Well, have you said thanks to birth control today?
Yeah.
I guess I haven't.
For me, it's just Trump impeachment and Christmas with the Queen.
That's I have Christmas with the Queen.
Christmas.
I want to ask the Queen a lot of questions, like why isn't she dead yet?
And have you ever been teabagged?
The royal family has some pretty good genetics, I'd say. They have a track record of living very long.
Thank you.
I don't know. Their genetics in terms of their hair isn't too great.
Thanks for the gifted sub, anonymous gifter once again.
Aren't they one of those
wigs?
Aren't like all royal families a product of incest, or is that not a thing anymore?
Oh my goodness!
Oh God!
I love the idea. We all get to visit the royal family, and we're all going around the table like, "Oh, I've heard things." He's like, "Are you all guys use incest?"
Your face looks a bit weird.
We go in there; their eyes are all looking in different directions.
The current royal family stems from a German family, actually.
Oh, so it's Metal's fault. Okay.
Obviously.
That would explain the
incident. The Queen is 10,000 years old
reptilian.
What the fuck was going on with you guys on Twitter the other week where it was just some woman and you called it a child?
Leave Jeb alone, okay?
Did you see the Cosmo Variety Hours just discovered there's a video about him on EFAP, and he was like, he unironically did the fucking Jenny meme. Like, he was like, nobody told me some guy made a 5-hour response to my video.
They fucking wish.
And then there was another comment from him being like, "Oh my god, they did a 12-hour response to Jenny Nicholson." Oh my god.
That's the one, Jenny Nicholson. Like, I saw loads of fucking.
Oh god, Jeb and Jeblerina.
I know, and like someone, I guess one of my fans maybe, but someone said to him like, the whole stream isn't about you. It's actually, they cover 2 videos. You're like half the stream or whatever, and there's super chat answers and there's tangents, so you know. And he's like,
"Oh shit,
do you really expect me to watch it? Like, how do I know that?"
I hate that. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe how insane they are. I didn't watch it. What the fuck? It's like, fuck off.
It blows my mind that people think it's insane that you actually have to watch the thing before you criticize it.
Did you timestamp the video? Because
no, but still, you don't get to be like. So if someone said someone made a 5-hour stream about fucking, I don't know, bananas, I'd be like, huh. I wonder what they say. Because, you know, there's some degree of humanity for us all, so I'd just be like, they gotta talk about something. They can't just be like, bananas, gay.
banana.
I would probably say, if someone made a 12-hour video that I didn't agree with, then I was obligated to respond. That's sort of like a built-in checkmate, because
I think you'll find our coverage fair, for the most part. Maybe we're a bit mean with insults, but to give you an example, you guys know the Spider-Man Raimi films relatively well, right?
Yes.
Fenna, do you know them relatively well?
Spider-Man Raimi films?
So the Spider-Man 1, 2, 3 with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're good.
So do you remember the scene where Aunt May finds out that Peter, technically speaking, was responsible for Ben's death in some way?
Yes.
And she, like, freezes, and then she walks away from him?
Yes.
Cosmo Variety Hour reviews that scene and says she's being an asshole.
See, I don't even remember the scene, and by context alone, I was like, is he retarded?
Yeah, so obviously we watched that, we're like, what the fuck, man? Like, really? She's like, that's like the best reaction she could have gotten that would be reasonable.
What?
Oh, dick.
That's a, oh Christ, it's a fucking rabbit hole when it comes to like debating films is one of those things where it's like, it's not like science where you can say, oh yeah, the fucking, you know, the moon is so and so 1,000 miles from the fucking Earth. It's this thing where no matter how hard you argue, someone will always come back with, yeah, but I like it, and you can't say anything other than, all right then.
Yeah, but I like the moon.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want my favorite story about Cosmo Variety Hour. Well, you are aware of this. Is the fact that he has a video up about why video game movies can never work.
Oh right, yeah.
I responded to it, and he concludes by saying,
kidding me?
Video game movies, they can't work. They're impossible to make. Video game TV shows, though, because they have more time, because they're longer, you could make a video game into a TV show because you need that extra length. And then the example he gives of a good video game TV show is what was it? Like, I can't remember the name. Is it
Castlevania?
Castlevania. I get those confused.
Doesn't
Castlevania
the show have nothing to do with the game, though?
Yeah, that's one thing. But the second thing is that the runtime of the first season of Castlevania...
It's 4 episodes.
...is like 1 hour and 20 minutes.
It's less than the average film.
You need to make a film so it can be longer. Like Castlevania, which is 120 minutes. No,
so Feder, about the comments about how it's not scientific, you gotta admit that one is one we could just be like, you are just wrong. Like, that is just wrong.
Oh yeah, Oh, I absolutely like. If you can say things like, okay, in The Last Jedi, if a spaceship runs out of fuel, it's not gonna fucking slow down like it's in air. You can say that factually, but they will always come back. You'd be surprised. I mean, you know more than I do.
I would be, if you're gonna go with "it doesn't bother me." Yes, we've heard that a lot.
And they're like, oh yeah, but it's just sci-fi, or it's just fantasy, or it's just a film. It doesn't matter what the fuck you say. It's like that they'll always have an excuse because they just
Did you see the Watchmen video, Wolf?
Yeah.
Oh no, I saw the title, but I haven't actually watched it yet.
I sent it to Nidrotic and Doomcock. They both hated it and couldn't get past the first 3 minutes. I was like, God damn it. I'd like to actually see an EFAP where it's just Wolf, Doomcock, and Nidrotic watching it, because I got nothing. Like, I watched his video and I was just like, some of this is probably wrong.
Is that the one where he's saying that it was always woke?
Yeah, among other things. And he just talks a lot about the episode where I got no reference, so I can't say shit. Or at least the episodes that are out.
Well, if you want to cover that with the three of us, give me like a week's worth of warning so I can read the comic again.
Well, that's the problem. If say, for example, me and Rags had you three on, me and him would probably just sit there.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm just saying it's probably better if you just made your own thing for it. I would watch the shit out of it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, my video, people have been like getting really bent out of shape that I said that Rorschach isn't racist, and people are really fucking bent out of shape about it, and they keep giving me... I had this argument with this guy for like 3 hours today, trying to excuse or explain that he was racist because there was a newspaper that he subscribed to that had a racist caricature in it, but he has to remove the 3 white caricatures that are in the exact same image, and at no point does the character do or say anything racist in the comic. So it's like, your evidence is garbage. And it's all coming from people who have like pronouns in their Twitter bios, and they're all on the exact same side of politics, which is, you know, comes from a certain crowd.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you can't stop people enjoying as much as it annoys you.
No, I'm not trying to take away their enjoyment. I'm just trying to say there's issues with this.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's, like I said, that's the job of a critic. Fucking hell.
And they're focusing almost entirely on that rather than like, okay, well, what about the terrible world building? Why are the cops running around with guns that are locked in their cars that jam?
He said it's got fantastic world building.
Apparently that thing with the guns was something that was actually... The thing with the guns, apparently, I don't know how true this is, because I can't be bothered to research it, but might be of interest to you. Apparently, it's based on a law that they actually tried to pass at one point, whereby a police officer won't be able to have access to their gun unless they get like some form of permission.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
yeah, I remember Cosmo's argument. Cosmo's argument is that the world's getting really liberal, absurdly liberal, or lefty. I don't know. I can't remember. But he says that that's indicative of the laws going too far.
How's that? I support his argument, though.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not going to speak for his video because, you know.
Like, how would it get so liberal that cops can't even get their own guns out? That's stupid.
I mean,
if it's like in such a bad way that cops like have to hide their faces or else they might get killed, maybe they should have weapons on them at some point.
No,
it's so dumb.
You do get the weapons can hurt people, right? Idiot.
It's a stupid show.
I haven't.
4 episodes in, no plot. The characters suck. Yeah. Please do try and defend the show where a
I
black woman
think-
says, "I can sniff out white supremacy," and it smells like bleach.
Smells
Come
like
on,
bleach. It's like,
don't
oh.
die on this hill.
I think he actually says that the fact that he has no idea where it's going is a great thing.
Oh, fucking hell.
Don't you love it when they say that? I love it when they say that.
It's great when it's well written. That's the thing.
Well, I don't know if I've ever said that about something I've liked. That I have no idea where it's going, and that's a good thing. You know, I'm not referencing something like Twilight Zone or Doctor Who, where every episode is, for example, with Doctor Who, I'd be like, well, we know where it's going. It's going to be some kind of adventure where they bump into some kind of adversity, maybe gain or lose a companion, something is learned. Like, I know what's going on. I'm assuming Watchmen is right now because it's a brand new show where you're like, I literally have no fucking clue.
I genuinely
Well, that's the thing. It's 4 episodes in, and nothing is moving anywhere. We just have a bunch of disjointed events that hardly relate to one another. Like, I didn't really know where Game of Thrones was going completely, and I'm talking about the good seasons, of course. But that was well written for the good seasons. But Watchmen's like, it's so... I can't tell what's happening. The only thing I understand is that there's like racists and they're bad, and Ozymandias is stuck in a bubble or something, and he can make clones for some reason.
How many episodes is the whole season?
9. So we're halfway through the season, roughly.
Yeah.
Well, we're beating you out over on Batwoman, and we know where we're going. We're going to have a confrontation with Alice and Batwoman at some point.
Again.
For the 7th time.
Is Alice the Harley Quinn wannabe?
Yeah. That show is fucking dreadful, and I love it.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of happy. I watched the first episode of his Dark Materials, and it's like going somewhere. It's good.
I've heard that's really good.
Wait, what are we talking about?
His Dark Materials. I read the books last year, and it's a show based on that. It's got what's his fuck in it?
Leonardo da Vinci.
No. Why can I not remember his name? He's in almost every movie now.
Morgan Freeman.
James McAvoy.
Oh,
It's
Stephen Hawking.
It's like H Bomber Guy. It's complete in its incompleteness.
What's the in
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Miguel Josson.
Metal, did you hear that the Disney Plus version of A New Hope alters the Han shot first scene again? How? Why? I just don't care.
I've heard that Han or Greedo say something that's never been said before.
Why?
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, no, I'm saying I don't know what the fuck. So like, what I heard from someone is like, one of them says a word begins with M, and they mistook it for like maybe Mustafad. I was like, what the fuck?
I love that interview with Harrison Ford where someone was like, "Did Han shoot first?" And he just looks at him and like, "I don't care." The way he says it's like you can tell people have asked him this question a million times, and it's like, oh god, stop asking.
Just leave me alone, goddammit.
I don't like his perspective on Han Solo. He's like, Han Solo.
I don't know either, but he's so funny.
Oh yeah, he's great. Like every character he plays, I fully believe he is that in real life, where he's just this grumpy asshole.
He is.
Anyone seen Morning Glory?
No.
I have not.
Maybe this morning.
It's a film about a girl who's taking over. She gets promoted to take over like this film TV show, studio station, whatever. And she's trying to figure out how to get the ratings up because the ratings are down. And she finds out there's this history channel they're running where Harrison Ford is doing like a history roundup, and she wants to take him because he's got respect and put him on their main sort of news thing to try and draw new viewers, and he's like the grumpiest piece of shit throughout the film, and it's actually like pretty entertaining. I'm sure it's real. Like it's just what he was doing in his day-to-day.
I think, not including the most recent season, but I think Doctor Who is probably my favorite TV show.
I'm glad you prefaced it with that.
Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, I don't think the new season of Doctor Who is beyond, like, repair. All they need to do is just, you know, everyone has a bad...
everyone involved and hire other people.
Yes, precisely. But that's happened before. That's the genius of Doctor Who. That's why it surpasses all of the TV shows, in my opinion, because of how creative the premise is. it's flexible enough to just delve into any amount of philosophy and deep concepts, but recently,
kind of like a soap opera.
Yeah, but like fucking sci-fi is just too cool to. There's an episode where a ship is falling into a black hole, and one end of the ship time moves normally, and the other end of the ship it moves really fucking slowly.
That one's really good.
It's such a good concept for a fucking episode, and I just.
Some of the Master's dialogue in that is so bad, but other than that,
it's not perfect. Oh, no episode's perfect, but you know.
The new season, they've got it to a place where to fix it for like the next season, they would actually have to write it in. It's like the Doctor wakes up and is like, the Doctor like has like got fucking amnesia or some shit because she's so out of character. She's amnesia.
That's the cool way of saying it.
Because they made her fucking stupid and irrational.
Yeah, she's so. We went from fucking Christopher Eccleston saying I don't do fucking roast dinners and shit, and you know, and fucking David Tennant saying, "Oh, I'll be in a second," and fucking off in his TARDIS. The lonely god, the oncoming storm. To all right, fam. Oh yeah.
I take it you don't like David Tennant. Oh.
No. I like David. I love David Tennant.
No, that's Jodie. Jodie does that.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Jodie's the one that sort of goes into this sort of like she's like a dog. Like it's like fucking calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like a 25-year-old mum.
Oh Christ! Yeah, she psychs herself up like when she's facing down a Dalek. The emotion should be just up there because the Daleks are such a legendary foe. And she's going, all right, fam, I can do this, can't I? I can do this. Oh, come on.
Remember when they genocided your people?
You guys happen to dislike the female Doctor. Okay, all right.
It's not right. Here's the thing.
Helps.
All right, I can. Right, anyone who ever says, "Oh, if you don't," in my opinion, certainly one of the best incarnations of the Master was Missy.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's fucking. It's irrefutable. The depth, the complexity, the psychology of the character was all fleshed out, and it was recast as a woman. The Doctor could be a woman, but you've got to fucking do it right. And they didn't. They just treated it with no respect.
It's like all we want is good characters. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. Oh Christ. Oh God.
That's why I feel like mostly everybody would be happy if no matter what your tisms are, if the characters are nailed, most people will just be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get those people that you believe are real and go through stuff that you can relate to.
The key to good characters is psychological sort of depth.
Oh my!
The key to good characters is to cast Whammons.
You know, who are you and where do you live? Because I need your autograph. That's what a fucking concept. Yeah, I hate it. Because like, you know,
James Bond needs to be a girl.
Something like Doctor Who is like, oh yeah, finally LGBTQ people are getting representation. It's like Captain Jack Harkness has been in this since like season 1 or like the reboot.
He's literally the most popular character, like in basically any metric that you can do, other than like the Doctor. He's the most popular character. People just forget him when they need to.
Because he's charming. Great.
Christ. And it's like, he had his own fucking spin-off series, Torchwood.
Yeah, don't watch that.
You know what I'm gonna say right now. I actually quite like Torchwood.
Oh, hang on, which season?
What a terrible game I'm having right now.
Was it season 1, episode 2?
That's the sex one, isn't it?
Yes.
No, but like here's the reason I like Torchwood, and I'll break it down for you. I like Torchwood because Doctor Who treads water with some really deep concepts that are like, oh, this is really, because it's BBC and because it's sort of like, you know, daytime television. They can't go full like I think the best episode in my opinion is the Satan Pit, where it deals with religion. You know, it's such a fucking great philosophical episode. But the thing with Torchwood is it shines a light on the area of Doctor Who's sort of mythology that Doctor Who can't even go. Like the episode where these paranormal investigators that deal with alien life and these murders are happening, And the twist is that it's not aliens; it's just sick, twisted people who are just, fucked in the head. Why did you do it?
There are good episodes of Torchwood, but hang on, it was no, hang on, I've forgotten that sentence completely.
There's some bad episodes. I'm not going to deny that.
Water your jab, Jay.
Yeah, exactly.
Season 3 is a flawless season of that show, and that
Children of Earth.
Flawless?
Yeah, not that there's no
Right.
writing flaws in the whole thing, but in that there's no episode where it's like, come on.
Yeah, right. Children of Earth, in my opinion, is just television at its hypnotic television at its best. In my
See,
opinion.
Molar, I've already told you
God.
to watch this.
Help.
I've told you to watch this several times. And
I
you're
told you to
like,
watch
no,
Buffy.
I will
We've
watch
told you to
Buffy.
watch. Told you to watch The Lord of the Rings since we met you.
That's not the same thing.
Yes,
Right,
it
And
is.
besides, I've watched a lot of Doctor Who. It's fine.
What the
Right,
fuck?
I'm sorry.
No, Children of Earth is a step above most of Doctor Who.
Yeah,
and I'll happily say that as the biggest Doctor Who fan.
Oh yeah, it's got it's got some balls that fucking they sort of ruined it a bit where the Miracle Day went on for a year. They had 10 one-hour episodes, and it's it doesn't need to go on this long. It's a good concept, but Christ. But
Chris Chibnall wrote Miracle Day.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, yeah, fucking.
Where did he come from?
Torchwood season 1 and 2 had its good episodes and its bad episodes, but Children of Earth is just. I mean, I can easily. Sorry.
It's peak.
Yeah, and yeah. And Doctor Who in general, just even if you do have your shittier episodes,
That normally comes out on top.
Yeah, for me, just the concepts alone and the depth of the characters and not all the dialogue's good, but when it is good, it's fucking good.
And that's the thing, when you have a stupid episode, you can just leave and go to the next one.
Yeah.
When the main characters are all shit, that's when you have a problem.
Oh yeah, then you're. Doctor Who survived. The beating fucking heart of Doctor Who was the Doctor and his companion, but they sort of. Yeah, they sort of lost that appeal by subscribing too many companions to
It was terrible.
Well, no, they've had that many companions before, but they were well written.
Have they?
Yeah, well, in the classic series.
Oh yeah, the classic series did. But then the classic series also had much more in-depth stories. You'd have 5 episodes dedicated to one plot.
Moisturize
were
me
much
should have been the
shorter
main
episodes.
companion.
Yeah, they were shorter. But all in all, if you add up the Dead Planet, which is the second episode of Doctor Who, it's 7 different separate installments.
They did have episodes.
All right, enough Doctor Who. Talk about Terminator or something.
Terminator.
I could get in on the conversation, but poor Wolf and Metal sitting there shrimping.
I was just
on
saying,
my stream. It's I'm just playing my game.
I was just saying that I was watching the Terminator trilogy just yesterday, and Terminator.
Yeah, me and Mel watched them all in a row over 2 days recently.
What's your verdict on the lot?
T1 and 2 fucking great. T3 is oof. T4 is T5 is oh my god, my eyes. And then T6 can go fuck itself.
Yeah. That's really
How do you
bad.
say T6 ranks compared to T5? Because I've not seen T5.
I haven't decided.
Mm-hmm.
They're both utter disasters. I think I said to somebody of all the billion versions of a T6 we could have, no, T5 and 6 we could have gotten, we got the bottom 100s. We got a selection from those. Oh great, we got those. Can we roll again? It's oh, you get the mid billion this time. Oh, so well, that's great.
I have a soft spot for Terminator 3 because it's sort of the last film that expands on the Terminator sort of power. Whereby Terminator 1, obviously it's a machine. Terminator 2, it can form simple shapes, and then Terminator 3, unlike Terminator 2, the T-1000 it is the one that can form complex machines with its. I thought it was, you know, it had some nice ideas in there. The idea that John was like the would-be king who never really got to live up to his destiny because they stopped Judgment Day and then it happened. It's a really depressing film. I'm not going to deny it. And that's some dumb ideas in it.
You don't think it shat on the whole "there is no fate but what we make" thing?
Yeah, that was one of the bad ideas in it.
What about the fact that Salvation does create like a human Terminator hybrid?
I don't know. I didn't get that. That's just...
I mean, I don't like it, but
fuck. I don't know. The whole thing of I'm human. No, I swear.
I don't know how the fuck you would think he's human.
I know. It's like, have you ever had a pissed mate? You know?
You're erupted
You're
out of
probably
this
not
hole.
human.
Like, he didn't even question. You know what's funny? I'm saying all this considering a certain video game that I adore, but you do. I'm not going to say anything else. It's not a smart film.
Oh wow, Phility, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it.
Phility is a subscriber. I don't know how to make lyrics.
Is this being streamed?
So
yes,
tell me,
I am streaming at the moment.
Oh fuck.
What did YMS say?
Lots of things. He said that whenever they come up with a partially good scare, they use it to death.
When? Does he not justify it like he never justifies
He has visuals
anything?
that you can infer what he's talking about. This is the problem with his review. Everything's vague, but everything's definitive and vague. That's the problem. Like the child acting comment always gets to me. He says that like all of the content of the season could be put into 2 hours.
No, it couldn't.
It can't, because the first 6 episodes, there's nothing wrong with them. The characters get all of their time spent extremely well. Like, oof, YMS, why'd you gotta be so tismy? Mel, look out.
I think he exploded.
Someone blowing up a balloon.
Yes. But I'm actually looking forward to watching Hill House again sometime. I don't know when I'm gonna do it.
I want to watch it with you. I like
I know.
Jay, what are you doing with that balloon?
Jay, stop touching it.
That's my chair.
Why does your chair sound like a balloon?
Why isn't it a fart?
Do you reckon he sits on a balloon because he's cheap?
I'm wearing a full latex bodysuit.
Oh my god.
That's hot.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god, you guys gotta see this. It's the greatest.
It's the greatest.
Look at this.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
Get back in the kitchen, Ray.
Is that real?
Yeah, I saw that earlier today as well. I kind of forgot about it though.
the force of innovation.
It's something.
I love that they would have made that ad like possibly very clinically, like they don't give a shit that they find out they're in a sexist firestorm. They're like, oh god, what did we do?
Is that real?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. I don't know.
No, I saw the Light Side Dark one earlier today.
Yeah, I saw that one. This is the first one that I've seen where it's like specific to Ray.
Oh my god, that is...
It's amazing. The force of innovation. Your kitchen training starts here. Chop
Don't
some
they
onions,
know
Ray.
she doesn't need training?
Oh.
She can cook any meal.
I'm
This
looking
is
this up.
wonderful. Thank you so much, you incompetent people, for bringing us this beautiful piece.
You're gonna say that again once episode 9 comes out.
I was talking about the
Elizabeth, thank
people.
you.
I was talking about the people who made the ad for the washing machine or whatever that is.
You know, when
Cabinet,
thinking about
fridge.
writing for the sequel trilogy, I picture like they just went to a bar, like both JJ or Ryan or whatever, and they're just like, "Hey, random guy," and he's like, "Hey," it's like, "Do you like the OT Star Wars films?" He's like, "Yeah, man." What do you think would like be the worst thing you could do in like sequels to try and like fuck them up? And the first thing the guy says is like, I don't know, like resurrect Palpatine or something. And he just writes it down, and then he's like, I guess like Luke being all shitty and cowardly, and Ryan's like,
Oh god.
And like that's how they were made, because they obviously didn't construct any plots. Because
Who needs those?
in this new bold series of films that was supposed to not suckle the tit of the original franchise, what they've effectively done is suckle the tit of the original franchise in every conceivable way.
Did you see that trailer where they showed clips from all 6 original films?
Yes.
And they were like, look,
God damn it,
look at it, look. You like this.
Remember the prequels? The ones we tried really hard to ignore?
Well, now that our favor is lower than theirs, we're going to use them to try and gain some.
The prequels are those it's sort of like I can watch them and be thoroughly entertained just by the sheer fucking hilarity of what I'm witnessing. Anakin Skywalker in those films is just one of the most memorable characters ever for me. Just something about him, the way the actor.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Everything he says is just fucking weird.
I mean, I straight up think the prequels are written better.
Philly T said, I managed to convince my dad to not watch the new Terminator film. He became very sad when I told him what happened in it. Aww.
Like I said, I wanna record Wolf watching it when it finally comes out. I'll have to pay him or something.
I don't even know if you could pay me to watch that film. Like, I told my friend, that friend who I took to, or who I made watch Terminator Genesis after you and me watched it, Mahler, and then I like ruined him. Yeah, I told him about what happens to John, and then I showed him the scene on YouTube, and then he was like, hold on a second, and he walked into his room, shut the door, and just like screamed, and then he came back out, and he was like, Terminator's dead to me.
It's been dead for a long time.
I mean, I would want to ask him, like, so it was alive and well after 3 and 4 still, huh?
Oh, no, not well, like terminally ill.
Like, he had already, like, hated Genesis with a passion. He thought that there was something more they could still do with it after 3 and 4. Like, he doesn't think they're good movies by any stretch. But it's like, it's kind of like he looks at them the same way that we kind of look at the prequels, where it's like, yeah, you could still do something really good with this. Like,
I mean, people have, haven't they?
Yeah, but then they didn't in Genesis and Dark Fate. It's like those were the things that finally killed the series for him.
I mean, this is the thing though with me. I was thinking about it. It's like, so what would happen if in 3 years from now they just start announcing there's a trailer for a new Terminator? Arnie's back, and it's like it's the sequel to T1.
Stop bringing Arnie back.
Just running on crutches, like, hey, I'll be back.
They're just gonna keep CGIing him forever, aren't they?
I am the T800 that's wheelchair
They're gonna CGI him once he's dead. Like, you know that's gonna happen. That's a fact.
I'm pretty sure that's a new thing now. Like in contracts for actors, they can like say something like, "You absolutely cannot use me once I'm dead." How fucked up is that?
I can't believe that that's where we're at.
Old man Arnie, I'll be back eventually.
For me, there would be something almost flattering about, oh yeah, you're so ingrained in this role that we can never recast you. So if you die, can we keep casting you after you die? I'd probably say yes to that, because it's like,
they're just dumb. Like, they think the Terminator can't sell without him. Look at the fucking numbers for Dark Fate.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if he's there or not.
So with him either, fuck it.
Because there's only so you can lead a horse to water, but you know, it just.
Then you got to dunk his head under the water until he stops moving.
The thing is, I would probably say no to being used after my death, because I have no fucking idea what the people are gonna do with me.
That's true. They might use you for like porn or something.
Well, that would be alright.
Do that anyway.
Do that anyway.
There's absolutely porn of Arnie out there.
I'm sure they would have stipulations about that. But
the issue is, like, if fans would really love to see you alive and well, another thing, and maybe some kind of... It's so weird me saying this, like, copyright on yourself.
Well, you know, linking back to you saying that just because Arnie's not in the, or is in the film doesn't mean people are going to watch it. I mean, no one knew he was even going to be in Salvation, and people still went to see that.
I'm assuming that made more money than Dark Fate.
I would have to believe so, because has Terminator ever failed necessarily?
I think I want to say yes, but I don't know.
I kind of want to know.
Oh god, the layout porn.
It made 371 in the box office, and then
Dark Fate made 29 so far.
Oh god, Salvation blew it away. Then.
Yeah, it's not even a competition. And this is the thing. I think Salvation is a stronger film in almost every regard.
The comment for C. Oh, we won.
Hollywood needs to stop making me like things that are not good.
Hollywood needs to stop.
Hollywood doesn't stop.
Put it down, Hollywood. Put it down.
Let's go. Let's just watch the mainstream Bollywood films for a while and let Hollywood grow. Without
I like the logic, by the way, where they're like, "Oh my god, watch something other than mainstream movies." But I'm like, why can't I say that I want good mainstream movies? We used to have a lot of them. We still do.
Yeah.
Why do I have to go searching for these obscure movies I've never heard of to get a good movie?
And they're not well labeled. They're not called a great movie. They're called like Eastern Frost Lesbian, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
What about James? What about James Dean being cast for what?
Oh right,
I'm stupid
James
with
Dean's
this.
getting resurrected with CGI and stuff like that, thanks to his family saying it's all good, and many actors are very upset about this.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how I feel about it. I never will probably know exactly how I feel about it because I don't know who should be consulted on this. Say, for example, an actor says, "I want to be recreated all over the place." Are we all good with that then? We're like, yeah, okay, I guess he said so, so I guess we're good with it. What if the actor can't make the decision and the family do? Is that gray area or is that just a no?
I guess
That's gray area.
Gray area, yeah. I
Because
mean,
the family would know what the actor would want, but the family could also lie for
Well,
money.
I guess it depends on like how far down it is too. Because what if it's like 700 years after? Like you're not gonna know. What
We want to recreate Jesus Christ.
Well, I feel like 700 years after you don't have to act.
Do you think Alexander the Great would be okay with being CGI'd?
I'm sure you would be.
All right.
Hasn't? I mean, do we even really need to CGI him?
Well, that's the funny thing I was just thinking about. Would if he was resurrected today and he's like, I didn't give you the rights to use my face in all these movies, like Alexander the Great, and then they're like,
At that point, isn't it just a very like a cartoon or like a photorealistic drawing? Isn't that just depiction at that point?
Well, that's the funny thing, I think, because historical figures don't have to like give permission or anything, do they?
No. Well,
But
like
700 years
I'm pretty sure Winston Churchill didn't give permission to star in, Darkest Hour, but there you go.
Right. What if someone argued the Metal Commander was a historical figure and after he died they put him into a film?
Well, they were clearly lying for once.
He led the Great Stream War of '73. He died on the toilet.
I blew up the first one on the board.
Lies.
He ran into the tisms.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
Prophet metal.
What?
Marcus responded to me.
Ooh, Cosmonaut?
Cosmonaut, yeah.
What did you say to him?
I said, says something wrong. Maybe if you watched it, you'd know that it was wrong. Why would I watch it? Because you're trying to complain about it, Marcus.
What did he say?
Hang on, let me see. He has said, all I've been told is, hey Marcus, there's a podcast where they complain about you, and honestly the idea sounds taxing on my mental health, so I like to spend my time elsewhere. I have now been told that it isn't as bad as I thought, but you can understand my hesitance. That's not an answer.
No, fuck you. No, fuck you. If you're saying you don't want any of this, why do you even bother with the fucking tweet, you piece of shit? Fuck off.
Fucking pivot. That wasn't your fucking question as to reasoning for why you did the thing. You're saying the thing you did was wrong. Rectify it.
What's this? Sorry.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. Like, sorry, we're gonna explode on this because we've been dealing with this for like 2 weeks from everyone.
Yeah.
This fucking stupid logic where you walk into a room, you just see a guy on the floor, and then you call the police, and you're like, why did you call him? It's like, I thought you were dead. It's like, okay, I was just sleeping. Like, yeah, but I thought you were dead. And it's like, okay, you fucked up. You should have checked. The fuck? It's like, but I thought you were dead.
Ah, shit. Someone will see.
And in this case, it's as bad as literally like in a bed with your thumb in your mouth, just making a snory noise. He's like, he's dead.
About Jebby still? No, it's who's the guy? Cosmo, whatever.
Cosmonauts.
Also, pulling the mental health card, not cool, dude.
What? How is it? No, you can say that you don't want to watch.
No, it's not fucking cool. You can't bring that in when it's you're the one who did it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What do you mean?
He's the one. So he's the one who makes a highlight of this thing. He gets called out for it, and then he's like, "Hey man, I'm not too feeling great about this whole thing. I don't even really want to talk about it." It's like, what?
What did he call out?
The fact that we have a podcast talking about his video, that's the Spider-Man thing I was telling you about. He's the one with the Tism takes on Aunt May and a whole bunch of other things.
No, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it.
And for the record, we actually agreed with several of his points, but that just doesn't matter.
I think if his video was just I mean, did he like berate anyone during his video, or what? Was it just bad takes? Or
I'm pretty sure it was just like inaccuracies. Was the main contention.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Fuck it. I wouldn't. I don't know.
Honestly, like, I don't know, man. Like, if it's too much, like, to watch someone, let's just say you said something that could be proven inaccurate in terms of like a binary way about a piece of media, and someone did it to you, like.
Yeah. But if they called me a cunt while doing it out of spite, I would probably not listen to them.
Okay, to be fair, he's come back with more.
Okay.
And I think this puts him in a better light.
All right.
I'm not complaining about the format. This whole post was me just confused that the stream ever happened so long ago without people telling me. And if you look up, nothing he said does actually say bad long. He's just like long.
Yeah, no, I actually said that I'd be more okay with that. I said in a tweet, I would be happier if he said it was long and that's bad. What he said was that the entire thing is about complaining about him. It's not.
Well,
and it's disingenuous, and it has a lot of implications for an entire fan base to see that. Because what do you think they're gonna do?
Got some white phosphorus.
Like, the only reason I found out about this was because I got several messages or notifications being like, "Really? Like, this is something you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, is Jenny back?" And I was like, "Oh no, this is something else now." And then go ahead.
During your stream where you were sort of refuting his arguments, did you sort of insult him a bit? I mean,
from memory, nothing specific. But the problem is that I don't really have much of a high metric for. So, say for example, I said, "That's retarded." If he said like some stupid argument, does that count as a major insult or not?
Not really. No. If you said, your opinion's wrong and here's why, and you're a stupid little cunt for thinking that. It's like
that's
an exaggeration. But basically,
let's call that a line. I don't think I typically cross that line, but I can't remember because Rags and CJ are the two people there. I can't remember if they say anything. Just because the thing is, this isn't even relevant because he hasn't checked out any of it.
No, of course, but you know, still, if he, I don't know, there's a weird sort of thing with debates and discussions online, whereby so often does the actual topic get distracted with. He said, she said, my dad's bigger than your dad. So I think what he might, from his perspective, people have gone into his DMs and said, "Oh, a bunch of guys slagging you off," and he's just thought, "Okay, I don't want to watch it then because it's just going to annoy me."
Also, yeah, Jay, he's going to try and recontextualize as best he can. But you saw those original 2 tweets, right?
Yeah, no, his original 2 tweets don't say long bad.
No, I know. That's not my problem.
Hang on, what did they say? I've lost them.
Shit.
They say... Oh yeah, that is kind of silly.
Like, it bugs the fuck out of me. And I'm not even kidding. If the tweet said, "Wait, did Mola make a 5-hour podcast? Long as fuck, dude. No one's gonna watch that." I'd be like, okay. But he said, "Mola made a 5-hour podcast complaining about me." It's like, what? Why do you gotta be like this? And then he says the follow-up is the Jenny Nicholson one being 12 hours. It's like, oh my god, I have enough of this from other people.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't want that, why did you make a 12-hour podcast complaining about him?
And I can't believe, like, it's almost like a joke at this point that God is playing on me. But the whole, it's long, it's complaining, it's all about me. And so I was like,
oh,
it's God though, it's about these things. Then they go, you think I'm gonna watch all of it?
I've been meaning to ask. How, like, physically, how do you stream that long without dying on some level?
He's done it too.
I'm impressed.
You assume we don't die on some level.
Our soul is sacrificed at least a little.
If someone said to me we're going to be streaming for, I would get a cardboard cutout of myself just to kind of stand in while I have a nap.
I don't know, man. Like, talking's like one of my favorite things to do, and I don't just mean talking at. I mean discussions.
Yeah,
but
30 hours is more reasonable.
Do you get up? Do you get up and walk and stretch your legs a bit?
Oh yeah, the 24-hour stream. I was trying to get as much walking in as possible between breaks.
30 hours. I'm sorry, 30 hours.
Okay, you know what? I gotta hang on this.
Holy fuck,
Metal.
man.
These people seem weird to me. 24 hours as Twitch streamers. That's not even unusual.
It really isn't. No. I never done it myself, but it is not unusual. I mean, I just randomly do 12-hour streams if I'm really into a game or just hanging out.
Maybe it's just because I'm a bit hyperactive, but if I do the same thing for too long, I get fidgety and I need to go on a walk or something.
Just do that while you stream.
I don't know. I wouldn't know how, but that yeah.
Just stream outside.
For me, going that long without saying something offensive, I can barely last an hour. So you know, I'm at full tilt here, guys. Just really trying to filter myself. Oh, Christ.
Bless you.
I limit my streams to like no more than 1 or 2 hours, just because I genuinely get bored.
Also, how come you won't respond to me, Jay? Way too aggressive.
Oh, god damn it.
I mean, I've pretty much just reframed what he said to why it's damaging, but you could see it as an asshole move, but I think he's being an asshole, so it's all good.
Wait, where are you?
I'm right here, Jay.
I'm right here, talking to you, buddy.
Why don't you just shake hands, you know?
I would, but I don't think he's ever going to talk to me. He's a weird man.
Oh, because that would be gay.
Weird man. Oh, Christ.
Also, those proximity mines are fucking nasty.
I'm seeing them everywhere, man. I guess everyone's using them.
I just used them the first time. I got like a bunch of kills already. Oh, shit.
Oh. Well, this is dead air. Alright, what's
good job?
What's your opinion?
I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think of something to like, you know, fucking integrate into the.
You're
chat.
very good at it.
Yeah. Good job.
I'm trying to think of something relevant though. Something that you know
No, just no. The least relevant thing you can think of. Say it.
Do it.
Okay. What do you think about quantum entanglement?
It's gay.
I don't know what that means.
Like it.
Next question.
I bought them yesterday, but I don't see how they work.
That's the problem with it. Oh, did you hear about the quantum computer?
Is this a joke?
Are you are you Ant-Man and the Wasping me right now?
No. They ran a successful simulation through a quantum computer.
What's a quantum computer?
It's a small computer.
You know how binary basic. It's real. Like you know how a regular computer operates on binary true or false 1001 that sort of thing. Well, it goes through every possible answer one at a time, dictating true or false, and that's how a computer works, based in very layman's terms. But a quantum computer can go through thousands of answers at once in a second, and that's what a quantum computer is.
So they built one that works.
They asked it to calculate something that would take a normal computer 10,000 years, and it took the quantum computer like.
What was the question?
I have no idea. Look, it was random. It was a number generator. It was a number generator, and they basically asked it to crack this sort of this question, which I don't know specifically what the context of the question is, or even how they programmed it. But they asked it the question, and it answered it in about, I don't know, something. But it would have taken a regular computer 10,000 years.
A trap's gay. Where are my keys?
Where are my keys? I like that one.
If 42 is the answer, what is the question?
What is the meaning of life?
Yeah.
I love that book. I love that book.
It's.
Oh, that's something I can just ask.
No.
Wolf, you don't from the video, you definitely have bad things to say about the Watchmen movie. Where does it rank against the show?
Oh, well above. Like, way above.
Okay. I was just curious. Because I saw some clips from the movie on YouTube, and I was like, man, like, I remember liking this a lot, but I'm definitely, like, unaware of all of its flaws, I think.
Oh,
just like, you know, the whole Rorschach's Journal one, just that whole scene. I was just like, I like this shit.
Well, it's mostly like why I don't like it is because it does a lot of things that are kind of disrespectful to the comic.
And thanks for the sub earlier if I didn't say that. I don't remember.
If I had to like rate it objectively, it's like it's all right, but I can't really get behind it because I have too much of an attachment to the source.
I wonder if it's like Zack Snyder's strongest thing.
Yes.
It is. From all the Zack Snyder movies I've seen, it's yeah, definitely.
I was gonna say it's kind of a process of elimination. It can't be Justice League, Man of Steel, or Batman vs Superman. I seriously doubt it's Sucker Punch or 300. So that's what we're left with.
All right.
Unless we got the Guardians of Ga'Hoole.
Oh boy.
Great was the sex scenes in a gunfight, like shoot 'em up.
I've seen Shoot 'em Up.
I like that
forced
movie.
someone here to watch it, probably.
Not me. I've seen that movie plenty of times.
You saw it separately to me? That's disgusting.
I never saw it with you.
Did you guys watch The Others yet?
It's the Nicole Kidman movie. I've seen that.
It's the sort of it's in my opinion one of the best horror films out there.
I remember liking it, and I also remember Scary Movie 3 makes fun of it.
Oh.
I haven't seen it.
Well, that killed the conversation. Thanks.
Leave me alone.
But anyway, with a quantum computer, they could advance medical technology far beyond this, which is
sweet.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. But can I play games on it?
Yeah.
Oh god, I get nuked.
But can it run
avenged you
Crisis?
twice.
Hang on, my dad's calling me.
Oh.
Say hello.
So, yeah. Well, what do you think of Rorschach's casting in the movie?
Oh, pretty good. I mean, he looked pretty similar to how I did in the comic.
I always felt like it was like this is such a weird thing to say because I've not encountered the source material whatsoever. But I was just like, man, I think you should get like another shot at doing Rorschach. He seemed like to fit it perfectly, but I can't really say that. It's a weird thing to say, but it feels right.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was cast well.
What about the comedian?
He wasn't very funny.
Why didn't Doctor?
I'd have to go back and rewatch it to see how much I feel, what I feel. But I didn't really have an issue with him, but I can't really say I have any strong feelings about him. I'd have to go rewatch it.
It's, what's his name? It's the guy who's like the dad in the Supernatural show. He's in a whole bunch of fucking stuff. But they give him old man makeup in that movie, and apparently when I saw that movie originally, because I was super young, I didn't realize it was old man makeup. I just thought they gave him young man makeup when they did the younger scenes. And so I was always confused how he's not dead yet. I was like, he's super old. He's still acting.
He looks amazing.
It's a strange thing to assume.
Well, I was a retarded child, so it's fine.
I don't think that is fine.
Wow, you hate retarded people. What the fuck?
No, I think it's
your
a
dad
part
just
of that
called
that's
you.
not fine.
Your
Yeah.
dad just called you to say stop hating retarded people.
Yeah.
I knew it.
No, the part that wasn't fine was that you. The part that wasn't fine was that you stopped, and that shows that you hate retarded people.
Hello,
Stop to do what?
Being retarded.
That sounds like quantum logic.
Unless you didn't, are you still retarded?
Well, I've not been tested. Mel, what was my result?
Failure all the way.
There you go.
Out of how many?
All of them.
Good. Good conversation.
Thanks.
I keep losing rank.
What? How do they one-shot people with the car? I don't understand. Makes no fucking sense to me.
Well, maybe it's because you don't make sense.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Man, I'm trying to answer this Twitter thing where it's like, what are your favorite movies for each year the past decade? And 2012 was rough.
I remember talking about that. What are you looking for a favorite movie?
For 2012?
Yeah, 2012. There's like not many good movies that came out this year.
What about 2012?
Every year.
2012 came out in 2009.
Oh, never mind.
The Avengers came out in 2012.
Oh God, Branded came out this year.
What? Did you just say that like a positive? Like Age of Ultron came out?
No, Avengers.
I thought that was Is that 2012?
Yeah,
that's 2012.
Did Dark Knight Rises come out in 2012?
Okay, well, I remember
Yes,
Wolf's not hugely positive about the Avengers, but he's that would be a good film that came out that year.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Abraham
find
Lincoln
the one
Vampire Hunter came out in 20...
I never watched that one.
Chronicle was 2012. That was a good film.
Chronicle's good.
Yeah.
I'd have to rewatch it because I don't remember liking it when I watched it.
Oh, you're wrong.
Well, I mean, I can't even give you an argument for why. I just don't remember.
Meaning you are wrong. Nice one, Jay. High five.
Fucking got him.
I've got Magic Mike, The Hobbit, Battleship,
Dracula Reborn. Oh god.
Oh god.
The Dictator.
Dick.
The Dick.
The Dick Potato.
Amazing Spider-Man.
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 So many bad movies that year.
Brave.
There's Django.
Oh, I like Brave.
Or no, am I looking for 2012? No.
Wreck-It Ralph.
I like Wreck-It Ralph.
Why is it telling me that The Gray was released in 2012? That was not released in 2012.
Maybe it was like on a particular format or something.
I don't know.
Or in a particular country.
Ice Age Continental Drift. That was definitely the best film of the year.
Probably it was released in January 2012 in Kingdom, so that's probably what. Yeah.
In the kingdom that is united.
Looper. Oh.
The film that everyone says, hey man, he did Looper. Looper was great.
Hey, Magic Mike came out that year. Maybe that's my favorite.
Battleship, duh, Wolf.
Oh my god. I actually saw that movie in theaters and me and my friends were laughing our asses off.
I think I did too. I'm not sure.
It was terrible.
Google doesn't even have a fucking picture for Men in Black 3.
I know, it's so...
Wait, hang on. Men in Black 3 isn't even that bad.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if that's what I have written
too.
down, but I don't remember if there was anything that I liked more than that. And
wasn't
by the looks of it,
I remember
Rewatch
going in...
Chronicle, and then you'll have an easy answer.
That's true, honestly. Well, wait, why isn't Avengers your answer? That film's like the best one easily there.
It's we're not talking about the best one. We're talking about what my favorite one is. I don't like Avengers.
I know.
I don't like most of Marvel.
I know.
Thank you.
What do you mean, thank you?
Fucking, I'm.
Fuck, it looks like it is Men in Black 3. That would be my favorite. All right.
No. You have to rewatch Chronicle before you
hating on Marvel is fucking mainstream position to take.
I don't hate Marvel. Like I like a lot of them. They're just not my favorite sort of. And I just.
Whose favorite thing is Marvel?
I don't know.
Jimmy.
Based on the. I mean, I wager a fair amount of people given their fucking financial success.
What?
Normies.
I mean, going to see a movie doesn't mean it's, fucking favorite. I don't know.
Yeah, but a lot of... Okay, based on the fact that so many people are aware of it, it's got to be a lot of people's favorite.
Oh,
undeniably, but you could say that about every movie ever.
But no, but
every movie that's
because it's like the biggest
movie
event,
that's successful,
like the
every
biggest
movie that's
event
asterisk, every movie that's successful.
Yeah, but no, they're the biggest event films recently.
What was your question? Oh, did you say they are the biggest event movies recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's going to apply to anything. It's going to apply to Marvel more than anything.
I think it's because Marvel has become sort of like sort of a standard in Hollywood, whereby it's especially its humor has been seeping into other licenses like Predator and Terminator.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, their fucking Marvel humor is that.
That is the thing.
Marvel humor is pretty bad for a lot of it.
It's that sort of.
Am I with a bunch of aliens right now? First of all, the Predator's humor is Shane Black. It's got nothing to do with Marvel. He's just awful.
No, it's that sort of. I'm not suggesting that Marvel came in.
I mean, it Chapter 2 had a good chunk of Marvel-ish humor.
That doesn't. What the fuck? As if Marvel's popularized putting comedy into a drama film. What the hell?
No, but there's this a particular style of comedy.
All right, fine. Explain to me what this style is. Go.
It's sort of like some form of serious thing will be going on. You'll have a bit of like a music going. Someone will say something, and then everything will just kind of go quiet, and like it's sort of based on the awkward, almost David Brent-esque.
Yes.
But it was definitely popularized by Marvel, and other films have absolutely sort of adopted this style.
But my issue is that this style, or whatever, people succeed and fail at it, so like it's not even really relevant about whether or not they're using a style, rather the joke's quality itself, or at least how they set up and paid off. Like the Predator, for example, is garbage. Like I wouldn't even. Okay, so what I'm trying to argue here is like, this thing is bad for this reason, or this influence, and I'm like, oh, it's just bad anyway.
We're not saying it's bad because of that. Like you know, it's just a style, and it can be done well.
Yeah,
it can be done poorly.
Sorry.
But
generally, it's not the type of humor that I go for. I don't find Marvel films particularly funny.
I've got a threshold for this kind of thing as well. Like, I'm kind of getting tired of it. Humor just, like, after a while, the same kind of joke isn't funny.
What can I say? I like good jokes. I don't like bad jokes. I don't really see it as like a style.
Mola, right. When you find a new comedian that's really funny, you're like, wow, this guy's so funny. And after a while, you know, you still like them. They're still funny. But you get used to their jokes in a way, and you don't find them as funny as a result.
But, like, pretty much all jokes at this point fall into a format. Same with, like, all genres can account for basically every kind of story of film now. What I'm saying is, like, I remember finding... I can't remember his name, but we were shown it in, like, school at one point. As a comedian who, extremely deadpan, really funny, but his style was just machine gunning one-liners. But they were like really good ones, and so I'd be like, "Oh my god, this is like brand new and amazing stuff." But it is still a thing. It's just one-liners, like that's a thing.
Yeah, but there's more to a style of comedy than that, and it's always going to change. Change it.
Yeah, I definitely go for a more dry humor sort of thing. I don't know. It's for me.
I mean, I love dry humor too.
I like my humor wet.
Well, here's the thing for me is just Marvel doesn't appeal to my personal sense of engagement.
I mean, I would agree. With, oh my goodness, I would agree with like there are some Marvel movies.
You would agree?
Hurt my no. You can't just do that, Jay. That's a racist. You can't.
You're a racist.
So, with like the poorly done ones, I'd probably be like, oh, they're trying to do this, but they're just not talented enough to like put the pieces of the joke together in a more interesting way, or for lack of a better term. But like, fucking, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like, what do you, Jay? Help me out here. What are the jokes in Captain Marvel? I've forgotten.
Oh God.
That's all you need to know.
Answer, I gotta say,
the whole film.
I actually gotta jump out here, but it was good talking with you guys.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later.
Sleep wheel wolf or whatever.
I'm not sleeping. I gotta go to work. I wish I was.
Work wheel wolf.
I already was at work.
All right, later.
See you, dude.
Your work is running on a wheel.
So yeah, Captain Marvel jokes. Let's name a few so we can try and think about them.
Carol.
Wait, that's a joke?
It's like, yeah,
why?
That's the joke. Carol.
Oh, you mean when she says my name is Carol? That's a great joke.
That was a great joke, but that's not what I meant.
No.
Someone says the jukebox scene.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, I guess she blows up the jukebox to prove she's not a Skrull. It makes no sense at all.
That's a joke, right? It's hard to tell if it's a joke.
Well, but so what I was going to highlight there is like the first thing I'd say about why that's a poor joke is that just logistically it's nonsense. Like it just like says nothing. I can't laugh because I'm confused. I'm like, I don't understand what.
A lot of humor's like that though now. Have you seen the second SpongeBob film where the entire sort of premise of the joke is to confuse the shit out of the audience until laughter is just like a primal response.
I mean, funnily enough, a lot of our humor is that, like me referring to someone as racist when there's just no connection at all. It makes no sense, but that's kind of funny, that sort of thing.
No, that's almost satire,
I'm rather referring to out of nowhere some fucking dolphin of the universe comes out with a cape on.
Hey, Doogie.
The cosmic chicken.
So what you? I was gonna say we have one for that, but I was gonna say like lol so random. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It's that. Fuck me.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you know, again, okay. So what I want to talk about, right? So like, take Infinity War, and you have like the high stakes situation of them all basically being in a standoff in the downed donut ship, the Avengers versus the Guardians, and then some like one of my favorite jokes in Marvels of all time, the fucking "Why is Gamora?" Right? So that's like at what you could argue a peak of drama, and then it's just loads of comedy, but. Like, I could talk about why I think that one works so well, and then compared to Thor explaining that he should be the one to make the snap, and then someone saying his blood is filled with cheese whiz.
Yeah.
So, like, those two you could argue with the same style, and I would probably concede that to a degree, but I'd be like, yeah, but in fairness, these are worlds apart in terms of execution.
Absolutely. You've got like mockumentary style, you've got dry, but it can be done well.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. With. So when people are like, I'm tired of Marvel jokes, I'm just like, are you sure it's not just the fact that they're really poorly done, a lot of them?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I think Infinity War's comedy is like top notch, and then Endgame's one is like, ooh.
There's good comedy in Endgame.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say there's no good, just ooh.
No, it doesn't choose its moments as well.
Yeah. All right. There you go. I said my piece.
I don't know. Endgame should have been a bit more. I tell you what, I think I've got it. I think I know why Marvel films sort of piss me off a bit. No, they don't piss me off, but why I don't really follow them as well is because I don't really like action scenes in films. That
would be it.
Unless I'm actually fucking invested.
Are you fucking
in.
kidding me? Sorry. That was about the game. I was not talking to you.
It's sort of like at the end of what is it? Fuck me, Endgame. When they were all fighting and then Ant-Man came out of the bit. On my first time watching it, well, basically he went really big.
Right.
And all those things came out there, and the music was flaring. And as soon as they started to clash with the minions, I went to make a cup of tea because I knew that in that instance, these characters aren't going to die. The music's going. It's this. I know it's going.
But Tony dies.
Yeah, Tony dies at the very end of the sequence, and you can usually tell they're going to kill one of them off. But you're not going to see Spider-Man getting impaled in the background or something.
Well, okay, I agree with you 100%. But
all these heroes against minions, and Christ, do I hate minions in films.
Yeah, no, I agree with that too. But my comment would probably be like, does knowing certain things like that make it so you like can't have any enjoyment? So the go-to example a lot of people bring is, I think we knew that Frodo was going to get the ring to Mordor. Like, we knew this was going to happen.
That's one of the points I made. Like, we kind of figured that the ring's going in the fucking hole, but it doesn't stop our enjoyment of it. Yeah, but the characters in Lord of the Rings are very mortal. And if you
very what? Sorry.
Mortal.
Okay.
Boromir fucking dies. Frodo gets stabbed about 50 fucking times.
That doesn't make him mortal.
I know it doesn't, but still, that is actually one of my gripes with those.
Okay.
Try and kill Frodo. But in any case, they're human, they're flesh and blood, and
they're not human, though.
The tricky thing with superhero films. But they're not human.
I don't know.
Dwarves
and elves.
They're hopopolitis in any case. Trouble with heroes is that they're also fucking powerful. That when they get punched or stabbed or thrown or whatever, they just get the fuck up again. And my dad, on our way home from watching one of these films, I was like, "Did you like that?" And he was going, "Well, not really, because they were just punching each other and punching each other and fucking punching each other, and none of them seemed to sustain any lasting damage." And so when you pit these overpowered gods
against fucking VTOL
against these fucking against these fucking alien grunts that have nothing compared to like the Hulk or whatever, it's just like, I'm not invested in this unless Thanos is on screen. Fair enough, I'll get me popcorn and think, okay, he could actually kill one of these characters. But watching Iron Man blast away minions and them all doing that shit, it's boring.
I mean, I'll give it to you. That's not actually the part that I cared about in that scene. This shit I was looking for was like, oh my god, I need to see Spider-Man and Iron Man see each other. I need to see Scarlet Witch, Drax, and whoever else try and get their revenge on Thanos. I need to see, basically the Quill finding Gamora. I need to see all these character things. I don't actually care about seeing people get blasted away by, people blasting away grunts and stuff.
Yeah.
And for the most part, the scene really, like, ratio-wise, character to blowing stuff up, I'm pretty sure it's either 50-50 or it is in favor of characters.
The thing that I really just don't like about Endgame is they go from Thanos with this really strong moral philosophy, and it's like, I'm going to do this, and the audience is challenged. It's like, oh, does he have a point? And then, what's going on? I'm scared.
Sorry, we're
getting spawn killed over and over.
Chopper gunner, what is happening in this game?
We got 2 VTOLs and a chopper gunner to have to fight.
Why do you guys still play this game? I've not heard anything good about it.
Because it's like a girlfriend. We only tell you about when she's catty and bitchy. We don't tell you about the good stuff.
Yeah.
To the point where I knew exactly what game you were playing from simply like oh fuck, people are camping us so much.
Well, I had good rounds.
This is not the only game people can camp in.
Yeah, but I knew. Yeah, but I still knew.
Well, how do I trust you, Jay? You've had his stream available to click for like the past hour and a half.
Because I'm a trustworthy person.
And I'm pretty sure Metal said, I'll play some COD.
Well, I wasn't listening.
Anyway, what was your suggestion? Sorry, there was explosions, so I didn't quite hear you.
I was saying that the Infinity War storyline was robbed of its moral depth and philosophy when they took Thanos from an actual thinking, cognitive being with a point and turned him back into, and I will reduce the universe to atoms. It's like Ultron. I'm this highly complex robot that thinks there are no strings on me. So what's your plan then, Ultron? See that fucking rock? Yeah, I'm gonna drop it. Big stone goes smashy on planet. Fuck off. You know?
Agreed.
Right? So I really admire philosophical depth in characters, and Thanos was fucking great in the first part.
Yeah, he was a wonderful seed that they could water in Endgame, and they decided to pull it out of the ground and shit on it.
They literally in the first 10 minutes cut the head of the fucking. When he died at that, I was so out of the film. It was a big mistake. I was just and time travel.
I remember sort of realizing halfway through, I was like, oh man, the villain for the film is young Thanos. I don't know about this.
Yeah, it didn't really ring home to me. I think it would have been better if they killed off Thanos and left him dead, and the film was about moving on.
I thought it would have been really cool if at the end of Infinity War he's one of the Dusties. And that he's a peacemaker.
Yes, I thought that when he snapped his fingers, considering he got his head chopped off in the next film, he should have disintegrated, proving that he really doesn't care.
And if the gauntlet disintegrates within, you've got that oh fuck at the end of Infinity War, which gives it so much more punch.
Rather than just squeezing it into the beginning of the next one.
Imagine, I know this is almost like fan fiction levels, but he defeated Thor as well as the rest and thingy, but he doesn't kill any of them, and then once the snap is done, he just like, he doesn't need a monologue, but they get to see him happily die.
Yeah.
And so they just have to deal with this scenario. I don't know, there's like a bazillion ways you could have gone with Endgame, and they just didn't.
Endgame, for me, it's either all in or fuck, they would have done this, and you know, but it's fucking Marvel. I'm sure they could have come up with some way. If they were gonna have Thanos face off against the entire Marvel heroes, have Thanos step through the fucking time portal with all the previous Marvel villains too.
Oh, I think that would be super contrived, wouldn't it? Like all of them.
Yeah, but still, like, fuck, it doesn't really matter how it doesn't really matter how they fucking did it, because what they went with was kind of really, I don't know.
Dude, he comes through with Dormammu.
It just would have made me care about both sides, because it's like, it's really one-sided, because you've got like you said, you got one character.
Well, like you said, you don't particularly like Marvel film stuff, but it sounds like you liked Infinity War.
I liked it. Infinity War is probably my favorite Marvel.
Infinity War does really well, typically. Like, if you talk to anybody, for the most part, they have good things to say. So it's quite interesting how they managed to, I'm not going to say nail it, but they seem to do pretty well with reception for that one.
I also fucking hated what they did to Thor.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Where they just robbed him of his whole fucking, what the
Let's just say if I was writing Endgame, I wouldn't have gone anywhere near what they did with him in Endgame.
No. Do that, but make it like serious. Just don't make it a joke.
Yeah, that's not anywhere near what they did then.
No, it's doing exactly the same thing, but tonally presenting it differently.
Also, not make him fat.
No, that's fine.
You don't know what the fuck's the fat thing for?
I don't know.
It makes you question like how Asgardian biology works and whether or not that makes him a weaker fighter or whatever. I way prefer the vengeful, angry, pressed god.
Yeah, the fat thing.
That's what he was before. That's what he was until he killed Thanos.
It was a trade-off. They traded all.
Oh, Jay, come on! I'm talking going way further than that. I'm talking about he has like actually questionable rulings.
Oh fuck!
Or he does some stuff that makes us go like, Thor, are you okay, buddy? Instead of being like, I don't like Thanos, he's a bastard.
I don't like Thanos, he's bastard.
I would have gone for some stuff where like he's actually scary.
Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
And I know people might be like, you can't make him scary, he's a fun character. And I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Scary and fat.
Scary fat man. He runs at you if you have his chunkin' nuggers.
I forgot the reason that they didn't just get...
Can they all just fuck off?
There wasn't one.
Oh. Go on.
You still haven't tweeted out Metal Stream Baller. What kind of friend are you?
I haven't what? Sorry?
You haven't tweeted out Metal Stream.
Fucking, all my Twitter will be is your stream if I keep doing that.
I know. It's just funny, like all caps.
Besides, Wolf is gone. No one wants to view this stream anymore.
Wow.
That's true.
That sounds like your racisms against the Germans. Oh, shit.
Against the Jumanji.
Oh my god, that's offensive.
Yeah, I think.
I got killed with a shotgun. Sue that man, Metal. Sue him.
Where is he?
No, you don't have to kill him. Just sue him.
Oh,
okay. What do you guys think about the Sonic thing?
Oh, it makes me sad because that movie's not going to be funny anymore.
Dude, I would have loved to have seen the original version, honestly.
I really hope they still made it.
I expect they'll put something on the DVD extras.
Even aimed at killing.
Really? Do you? I think they're gonna bury it. I think they'd be like, nah. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I want to see it so bad.
I know, he's such a creepy monster. But it's so crazy that it happened, though. Like, it'll be what people cite now is what you should do when fans get outraged.
Except the film's still not going to be good.
Probably not, Jay. What, Jay? You hating? Stop hating. It could be good, right, Jay? Right?
No.
Right.
No.
You do this with me all the
time.
I get to do it with you now.
It's not going to be good, though, is it?
I'm pretty sure I said this about Dark Fate, and you were like, "Could be good."
I don't remember that happening.
Well, you don't remember yesterday, so.
That's the thing. I wanted Dark Fate to be good, though. I don't care about the Sonic movie.
I don't think there was ever a chance. I don't think there's ever a chance of a Terminator sequel actually being good, just because it just seems like everything's working against it.
When do you think that fucking people will just let old franchises?
Never.
When it stops making the money.
Well, it has stopped
honestly,
making them. Go on.
Like, picture us lot in a big boardroom, but we're all just. And this is weird. Just go. Fuck it. I'm just gonna make this analogy easy for myself, or metaphor, whatever it is. I've had something to drink now. I'm getting confused. But there's one of us in a boardroom. The rest of them are like the people who organize getting these things done. And then they're like, ideas, folks, for the story. And like the first thing they put down is like, how do we get Arnie back? And we'd be like, what? No, scrap that. So let's look at Terminator, and they're like, how do we get Linda Carpenter? Wow, brain. Linda Hamilton back. Who's Linda Carpenter?
I was about to ask.
Anyway, then you're like, no, we don't really do that. How do we get John Connor back? You're like, we don't. Why? What? Stop doing
No.
this.
How do we get rid of John Connor?
Yeah, well, then they're like, that's how I picture it. It's like, let's get him back. It's like, no, let's kill him. Why? They'll never see it coming. Oh my god. We'll put it in the trailer. No, we can't do that. It'll spread via media. It'll be this great thing. I don't know. Just like I assume there's cynical ideas behind a Terminator sequel every time. They're like, we need to get Arnie in there, and just starting on the wrong foot every single time. This is the thing. Like, I'm not gonna deny the fact that I'd love to see him back all the time because I just like him, but that's not right.
There are ways that you can get him back. I might have video.
I would want to, honestly, if I had a deal to make more than one of them, I would definitely do this. And if I was in charge, but we're like, let's try and make one without him. Let's do it. Let's try and make one without him. I know this is horrible, guys. I know. And you pat them on the back. Like, we can do this, okay? And Arnie's like there in the boardroom, and he's like, you guys can do this.
You guys can do this.
I thought they were going to
sitting there watching like a proud parent.
I thought they were going to use Arnold as like the, I don't know, like he was a human in this film, and he was like the template for.
Yeah, I heard that theory a lot, and I actually think that could be cool because you can have a completely new character while also starring him, and you can explain the age away. This is the problem with every one of them. They explain the age away.
Or just CGI de-age him. It worked for Nick Fury.
It's gonna be tougher with him, but sure, I think we could do it.
Why is it gonna be tougher with him?
Because Jay, are you aware that black people are much easier to de-age than white people?
I was not aware of this.
There is a phrase that
Are you
goes,
being racist?
black don't crack, and it means that black people tend to age way better than white people.
You are being racist.
I knew it.
So it's much easier to make them, they don't look as crazy different when you make them younger or plasticky or whatever. But that's not to say they can't do it. Technology's amazing right now.
I mean, at this point, they brought John Connor back from Terminator 2, and from what I saw, it looked pretty.
Also, I'm safe, Jay. I was racist toward white people there, so what are they gonna do?
No. I wasn't saying that you were being a bad person, just that you were being racist.
Exactly.
That's more offensive.
No, because you're being racist against the okay races.
Okay,
no,
racist.
That came out wrong.
Now Jay is the tist.
That sounded like you really enjoyed that burp.
But
Oh,
he
yeah,
does,
I did.
he enjoys most of his burps. It's good shit. But I was just gonna say,
really
like,
enjoyed.
de-aging Arnie and like while moving around and stuff, I just feel like it's always gonna look weird. Not that I don't know. Every time we bring this up, I'm always like, why are we doing this? Do we have to do this? I love him too, but really?
Well, there are story reasons to bring him back.
Do we have to though?
Mola, watch my new video.
Oh, is it out yet?
No, it's gonna be coming out when it's approved
Jay?
by the
Am I gonna
sponsor.
watch it? Piece of shit.
You dingleberry.
Do you feel like a shill now, Jay?
No, not really.
Oh, you should, because that's what you are. You
Shame.
I
disgusting
like
piece of
the
shit.
company that I'm not going to name because the deal hasn't gone through yet.
Jay, tell everybody how much money you were paid to say these things you don't believe in.
Literally all of it.
350.
Oh my god, all of it. 10 billion.
Yeah. No, there's more money than that.
Could you imagine if a company came to you, Jay, and said, we will pay you $1 trillion to advertise for us, and it's literally like just like socks?
Yeah, I'd probably do that, I'll be real.
And then you're like, why did you do this? And they're just like, hey man, I think you got a good platform, you're very trustworthy, and we want to move these socks. You're like, how do you have this much money? It's more money than most countries. Just like, I don't know, man. And you're like, I'm gonna have tax issues with this, aren't I? It's like, yes, you will have tax issues with this.
No, not necessarily.
An issue, it can be fucking defined as a lot of things, Jay. Do you really want to go down this road?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'll be honest, if I'm being paid like $1 trillion for a single video, I'm willing to accept that there may be
I just launched my cruise missile.
and I'll just hire an accountant to deal with it.
I just like the idea that the government contacts you like, what is this? And you're like, well, I don't know.
So we've got Predator, Alien, Terminator, Star Wars, Chucky, Jurassic Park. Is there any other
Toy Story?
Toy Story.
Oh. Yes, yes, it is.
Fucking ruined.
Okay, I haven't seen the new one. What else is there?
Coming to an EFAB movies near you within the next 2 months or something, but we covered it and we hated it.
It was pretty bad.
Okay. What? Well,
they made Woody turn his back on his friends, not give a shit about being with a kid, and they fucked with Toy Story, what you could call toy lore. They make it so that,
Toy law.
like, all you need to become alive is to have like someone's name on you and googly eyes.
Oh.
And this applies to like, you could have like a fucking. The creepiest one is probably the chair, Metal. Honestly, the chair can't move, but it has eyes and like a mouth, and the mouth is very like, and it just makes me think like, oh my god,
that sounds terrifying.
Well, unironically, Jay, there's a line in the movie where one of the toys says, "Why am I alive?"
Why? Oh, that's true.
And like all we
for the film,
all we could come up with was like, "Why did you do this? Like, why did you have the toy say this?"
We've also got all Disney films on that list as well.
Oh, sorry, they made Buzz Lightyear a complete idiot as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He spends the entire film being just dumb as a post, and I don't understand why. And I'm not exaggerating because I didn't like the film or anything. He really is stupid.
Star Trek, that's another one. Fuck me, there's loads in there.
Someone said Witcher. We don't know yet. We don't know. We don't know. Have faith, right, guys?
No, I refuse to do that.
Not really.
I stopped having faith. After
yeah.
my last Dark Fate. Yes!
Dark
Nailed
Faith?
it. No, stop.
Dark Fate.
Oh, and I suppose, I mean, is Marvel going down the pan? What do you reckon?
Yes.
Okay,
Probably.
well,
Mm-hmm.
If I was to put a bet on yes, maybe on maybe can't. That's not fair. Yes or no, it would absolutely be a yes more than a no.
Obviously, it would be maybe.
Well, because but everyone's answer should be maybe because that's fucking the best answer to do a bet on, isn't it? Because you'd be like, I was right, it was. But
the only comic book film. Oh, go on, you finish.
I was just gonna say that I think it's a really strong bet to say it's going down this fucking toilet. More than likely.
I was just gonna say fuck. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Of course, he has a shotgun.
The only comic book film that I'm interested in now is after the Joker. I just want one fucking sequel called Batman, and just follow that fucking through. Part 1 and Part 2, same style, same director, same actors, and just do that.
You got the Robert Pattinson one, right?
That doesn't count because fucking we all know that's not involved in the immediate Joker sort of film. Unless it sort of is, but they've got the Penguin in it. And
I was gonna say, with the success, it got like $1 billion, right? There's a good chance because it only just started filming, as far as I know, or something like that. So they're probably gonna do something with it, connecting it, or at least leave it open.
They've still got the Penguin in it. I just want like a a parallel film. You've got Joker, you've got Batman, 2 films, 2 parts of the story, fucking done.
Would Joker be in Batman?
Yeah, I think that it will lead to these 2 sort of wayward.
Joaquin Phoenix is gonna have to be old.
That's okay. That's fine. You could go with a younger Batman.
I mean, I was always on board with the idea that he inspires the Joker the Batman fights rather than being him.
Oh, I hate
that's
that
the
idea.
big game.
I hate that idea.
What? Explain yourselves.
Okay, I'll tell you why. Because the Joker is such an iconic villain, as such. Just he's so obsessed and egotistical.
You are aware that in canon there are 3 Jokers in the comics.
Yeah, but
the comics are a bit gay.
Fuck
no, they're not. What the fuck?
Right. No, but here's the thing. I hate the idea of the Joker copying someone else. The idea to me is that he is the original. He is the.
Does it not make sense that he would adopt a symbol to?
No, he is the symbol. He does. It makes sense that the Joker would adopt fuck all because he's the fucking Joker. He's just this agent of anarchy, and the idea that he would copy someone else, it just flies in the face of his philosophy.
And the reason
that depends on what kind of Joker we're dealing with.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Popular.
You're right. It does depend on the Joker.
Leto's Joker.
Yeah, Leto's Joker is one such example of Leto's Joker just does strike me as a copycat killer, but Joaquin Phoenix sort of portrayal of the Joker is so fucking perfect. That
I'm on board with it. I haven't met many people who say they want like a sequel or more content. They feel like the Joker film is one and done.
It is.
I want another one.
But I just.
You know why I advocate for it is because I just want more good films. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. People said. I think it might have been you actually. Can't we just be thankful that the Joker film doesn't end with like the Penguin showing up and saying, "Putting together a team"?
Christ.
I want to highlight a question from chat. Can you see this new Joker seriously fighting Aqua Dude? Why the fuck does he have to? What iteration of the Joker could fight Aquaman?
Leto's Joker?
I never.
The point is to top it.
I don't think we should judge Joker by his physical prowess. I don't think that's the point of Joker.
Yeah, he's a psychological
you mean
fighter.
I thought you meant like which one would seem like wouldn't seem stupid fighting Aquaman.
No, well, my point is that Aquaman would annihilate pretty much every version of the Joker outside of like Tismy magical ones or something.
Yeah.
In any case, the reason I'd want to see a continuation of the Joker isn't necessarily from the perspective of the Joker, but the Bruce Wayne sort of thing. They mentioned it in the film. They had Bruce fucking there, and they sort of played up the death of the parents at the end. They didn't need to, but they did. So you know what? Given the really depressing sort of looming fucking world in which it's set, which I really loved, I'd like to see a Batman in that world that's more akin to the Dark Knight and fucking as far away from the Justice League as possible.
Honestly, word for word, what I said when I came out of the cinema with my friend, I was like, I want to see Batman clear up this city. I want to see him.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I've ever felt that I want Gotham to be cleaned up after I saw that film.
Yeah. This film was all about the problem. Now let's get a sequel where we get to see maybe, and that's from this fucking depravity Batman is forged.
I think we should get more villain films first, though. I think we should get like fucking Two-Face, and
maybe.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of a not stupid Batman villain. On all that's in my mind is.
I think Penguin could be a serious villain if done correctly.
Danny DeVito.
It doesn't help that his name is Penguin.
I wish they'd cast the guy who plays him in Gotham.
Marvel figured this out. You don't actually have to say the superhero's supervillain's name in the film. Hawkeye was never called Hawkeye in the movies.
But that shows me that they're kind of embarrassed by their own properties.
I was going to say, didn't they use the term Hawkeye at some point in reference to something, though, don't they?
Yeah, Hawkeye calls his daughter Hawkeye when she makes a good shot.
Okay. And they say, like, he's up in his nest, I think, at one point, they say.
That's not the word Hawkeye.
I don't think Hawkeye's a name. For fuck's sake, you've got a guy called fucking Spider-Man, but you can't call someone Hawkeye.
Yeah, but everybody's already accepted Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, accept Hawkeye then. No.
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 I don't know.
I don't see how Hawkeye's that silly compared to any of it, really.
No, I downright think that's a fine name. You could even call it just a code name.
Yeah, exactly. Hawkeye, the Black Widow. It makes sense.
But yeah, you literally don't need to say Penguin in the movie. People, like...
Well, Cobblepot isn't a lot better.
That's a good point.
No, but the thing is with the Penguin, is that I don't know. It just sort of I like the idea that it's a derogatory name that he gets called. Like the Gotham depiction of the Penguin. I don't care what anyone says. It's really fucking interesting, and I like it, and I like the actor, and I like the way they played it up. He gets called the Penguin as an insult. Oh yeah, fucking Penguin. And it's like, oh, he doesn't like being called it. But then as he goes through the series, he sort of adopts it. So when you come at it like that, calling himself the Penguin does sort of make sense. And I can buy it, fuck's sake.
I give it 7 thumbs up.
Again, if we're gonna have
that sounds like something you could do in Wales.
If we're gonna have
you saying we're inbred?
No, I would never. I'm saying
you interrupted our poor guest just to make an inbred joke. You disgust me.
How dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself.
In
any case,
it's funny. Though.
I was gonna say if your universe exists with a guy called fucking Batman, you can call a fucking mobster the Penguin. I think it's safe there.
So, Jay, are you up to date with the Batwoman EFAB episodes?
Which ones was the last? Was the episode 5 the last one? Because that's the last one.
Yeah. So you remember the one where she fights Magpie, the enemy, and she locks with her in a fight and notices that she's got like Magpie-related sort of gear, as in like bird-related gear, and she says, "Wow, you're really taking this whole this bird thing really far, aren't you?"
Yeah,
we highlighted this. Well, yeah, but she has Batman magnets. So embarrassing.
Wait, I haven't seen this series. Enlighten me. Fuck, did she obtain Batman's stuff?
She stole it.
She literally stole it.
Oh, so much.
Sorry.
Doesn't it insult? Because I know it's supposed to be empowering for women, but insult them the fact that they never seem to be able to have their own identity. It's always like, oh, Batman, just make him a woman. Doesn't that insult them a bit?
No, it's empowering.
But it's not though. It's like, oh yeah, you got a kid playing with a toy car, and it's like it's made for the boy, and it's like, oh, you want one? Oh, here you go. We'll just paint it pink. There you go. We can't be us making anything specifically tailored to you. We're just taking Batman, sticking tits on him, and there you go. There's Batwoman. And it's like they do it for everything, and it's like She-Hulk, female Thor, female Iron Man. It's like, don't you want your own hero icon that's yours without just gender swapping? Because if I was, if
those exist as well, though. That's the thing. They just want a popular IP to. They want the name pull of a popular IP while making a new character.
Well, make one, for fuck's sake. They all have to come from somewhere. They all have to start somewhere. So fucking make one. Captain Marvel could have been fucking one of them if it wasn't shit.
Captain Marvel could have been good. Me and Jay discussed this at length before the film and after the film. How it could have been good.
Just don't write what you wrote.
Just don't make it bad. Fuck that movie, man.
What about proper introduction of Mr. Freeze? You know, just like in BTAS. Or how about proper long Halloween adaptation?
Ani, rehire. What killed the dinosaurs?
Ice Age.
I'd watch the fuck out of that. I feel like we're at a point where people like. I feel like studios are missing a trick with not making sequels to films like that after this amount of time when people have forgiven them.
Dude, if you gave me the... Well, I know this is dumb, but it was like, give me the money, give me access to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you tell me I have to make a serious version of Batman and Robin, like actually have him be the Victor Fries, and so he's gonna... I guess he's gonna be like an Austrian scientist who lost his wife and he developed this thing. I'd be like, fucking give me this, give me it. I want to do it. I swear to God, I'll have fun with this. Yeah, like to get people to watch Arnie playing Victor Fries and take him seriously, I want that challenge. I'll take it up.
The thing is, Arnold can play serious roles. He played the fucking Terminator. You know.
I think one of the a movie like the superhero movie that would be most successful at the moment, I think, would be Spider-Man 4, as in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4. Like, people have forgiven Spider-Man 3 now.
Are they
it's
gonna
time.
do that?
Oh, I see what you mean, right.
Oh, I think I know what they're gonna do with Spider-Man. Fucking
People have forgiven it.
I know what they're gonna do.
No, it's just funny that you say it that way. Because I would have gone for a Spider-Man 4, even with like the moment after Spider-Man 3 I was watched. I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll give it another shot. It's not like we only allow sequels if the previous one was good.
Yeah, that's true, but still.
Fuck me. Imagine they didn't do episode 9. They just left it with 8.
That would be so funny. I would love that.
There's a contract in place that dictates that what's his name? Tom Holland's Spider-Man has got to go over to Sony after another film or whatever. And I bet you a pound. Is that right?
I thought that they changed that.
I thought it was 2 more.
2 more, maybe, whatever. in any case, I bet you a pound to shit. What they're going to do is they're going to fucking do Spider-Man, have him go into this sort of Doctor Strange subplot, get moved into another fucking alternate universe with the then that's what the Venom film's going to be. And that's also going to lead into the Doctor Strange sort of dimension of horror or whatever the fuck. That film is going to be caused by Spider-Man moving across to the Sony universe.
I really want them to do the film where they do like a Doctor Strange and they meet... Tom Holland meets Andrew Garfield and Tom Spider-Man.
Oh god, they should have done that into the Spider-Verse. They missed their chance.
No, they can still do that live action.
All the actors are still alive. We're good.
I know. I just wanted to see Tobey Maguire go with the fucking. You know, I was waiting for that. But,
well, I like that your standard is that they're still alive.
I have to see the film though, but I know he's not in it because people have told me. But damn it, this was really. I just wanted to see Tobey Maguire again.
Oh, I was the first to die this game. Cool.
Do you think maybe that you deserve it?
I think that's a possibility that we should keep in mind.
All right, agreed.
Schlormenheimer.
Wow, I've dropped below the rating that you get by default. I'm not very good at this game mode.
Hey Jay, wouldn't it be really cool to watch episode 9 in the cinema with just like people who are only coming to see it ironically?
I tweeted this.
I know, and I wanted to speak to you about it.
Aren't you worried about this film being successful on the back of people going to watch it just to hate it?
No, I wouldn't worry about that at all. I don't think you can have an unsuccessful Star Wars mainline film. And Solo, right? Solo wouldn't have been unsuccessful if not for the insanely heavy reshoots and expenses. Like, people say it's a flop, which is true. I don't deny that at all. I think the film sucks as well. But I mean, did you see the fucking price of that movie? Like,
at least
it's enormous.
No, but what I mean is, don't you think that, you know, the philosophy of if you don't want to watch a film, don't watch it.
I do want to watch this film.
I know, but like these films, do you think? What my question is, do you think that these films make a lot more money than perhaps they would, based on the audience of people going to watch them because they hate it, not because they want to see it, and that sort of paradoxically makes the film successful?
I don't think that's a big factor.
I think my reviews and coverage in general of Star Wars sequel trilogy will do way more damage than my ticket to see it.
No, well, here's the thing, because then what you talk what you might then do is make people go, oh, this looks like a shit film. And what a lot of people do, my friends do it, everyone does it, is they purposefully buy films to watch bad films, to laugh at them. And because The Last Jedi is this sort of like almost this legendary bad film, I bet they've made a pretty penny off the sales just from that. People wanting to see it for themselves, see the train wreck.
2 tickets to Star Wars 8.mp4, please.
I was about to say, you'll find a lot of people who want to see it to laugh at it don't pay for it.
I hope so.
A lot of people actually condemn the idea of paying for it. I'm not sure where I stand on that ethically, and even if a film is bad, I'm still purchasing a product.
Yeah, but I just...
Oh, great. You could see me.
And, you know, in the same vein, like, I used to pirate games to demo them, right? And if I didn't like them, I'd drop it. If I did like them, I'd buy them.
The way I'll watch a film that I know is bad that I don't want to support is if a friend has it on DVD or whatever. Or if it's on Netflix, I'll say, oh, what was this about? And I'll watch it there. But the merchandise is really where Star Wars is kind of really failing.
Yeah,
that's where, forget the movies, that's where most of their money comes. And they've...
Do you know of any film that's, like, survived because of people who hate it? Like, mainstream now.
Oof. Let me think.
And this isn't even hate, isn't even the right word, but the only thing I can think of is, like, The Room.
I'd probably say, you know, like Twilight. People still talk about those films and undeniably watch.
Hang on a minute, that has a huge fan base, Twilight. Like, people adored that film.
Yeah, but it has a much larger...
base is bigger,
yeah.
I don't know that that's true when the films are coming out.
I feel like a film like Twilight has been kept in... Well, 50 Shades of Grey, then, you know, they're a series of books, maybe not films, but they are films, actually. But people, you know, people watch them and keep them. People always make jokes saying, and they're relevant because they're hated, and people undeniably buy copies of 50 Shades of Grey all the time to laugh at it. And we all know that the reason 50 Shades of Grey makes any fucking money is because of how shit it is.
No, I think it's the book made money because of the Holy Mums.
Well, if you say 50 Shades of Grey, immediately negative. No one's. I don't think I've ever met anyone who likes it.
How many Holy Mums have you mentioned 50 Shades of Grey to?
None, surprisingly.
I was gonna say, yeah, the demographic for that film, at least as I understand it, is not a demographic I discuss anything with ever.
Wow, sexist.
No, just oldest.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Wait, no, you can't say boomer. It's like the N word.
Boomist.
The B word.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's a weird thing. But I feel like Star Wars is one of those things where it's like, if people just left it alone and didn't watch it, it would just fucking go away.
Honestly, I don't know, man. Like, say for example, all the people who have made, you know, critical videos of TLJ and are not looking forward to this didn't see it. There's a good chance it would end up making more money in general, just because there would be less negative coverage and less discouragement. Because I get emails semi-regularly of people being like, I got one today of a guy saying that he used to love TLJ and he thought that most of the sort of videos covering it were just kind of just assholey. But and he saw my Rage video and he said that was bullshit too, and I was like, okay, reading it like, what the fuck, where's this going? And then he was like, saw the critique series though, and, you know, did change my mind, and I don't think I'll be going to see episode 9. I hate everything said this at the end of my conversation with him. I don't know if he feels the same way. I'm gonna go ahead and doubt. But he was like, I'm not really excited for episode 9 at this point. And I was like, yeah, nobody fucking is, but that was a year ago.
I am really excited.
No, I said that was then. This is now.
Oh.
My initial reaction to TLJ put me in a position where if you remember, because I've said this several times, like, I was hopeful. I was like, oh my god, TLJ is going to be good, and then we're going to get another one that's good, and it's going to close out, it's going to be good. But after TLJ, I was like, pretty much broken about Star Wars, and nowadays it's all a joke to me. Really funny joke too.
You ready for Palpatine to come back and
I want to see him do jazz hands in the air and fire lightning into
well,
an army.
That's just because clapping's been banned.
Is that real?
Yeah, and from what I've heard, his lightning is going to hit all resistance ships.
What the fuck? Wait a second. I can't believe it's taken me this long to even ask this question, but how the fuck did the Emperor survive a fucking billion nuclear explosions at the heart of his star?
Because he's the Emperor, idiot. He used Force Shield, idiot. What are you, stupid
I thought we saw him blow up.
No, that was him sneezing.
It was because his cloak gave him +3 charisma.
Christ. How are they going to explain? Does anyone know how they've actually explained this?
Oh.
Well,
No.
they know.
I hate blind fire in this fucking game.
No, you don't.
Did he
Wait
get
a
it?
minute.
Uh,
Do I not if you say I don't? I didn't know that. Sweet. Jay, tell me I love everything.
Oh, there.
You love everything except...
Oh my god, it didn't work.
Oh, I was gonna make you racist then, but you stopped
Oh my
from
god.
doing it.
Wouldn't you be the racist if you told me to be racist?
No,
oh
you
god,
both
ethical
do.
questions.
No. I would have caused racism, but by not being racist myself, wouldn't be racist. But I would have caused racism in you.
To cause racism, does that mean you're like a racismer?
I'm a race.
How the fuck did I survive this?
I'm a race. I am my own race.
Lies.
Discrimination against me is racism.
Is Jay a race? Find out in the next episode.
There's gonna be a next episode.
The amount of times I just get stunned, holy shit. I even stunned
Well,
myself.
I'm hoping they cancel the whole
once.
Jay show. I think it's terrible.
Wow.
He only talks about fucking Steven Universe and Doctor Who.
That's not even true.
Half of those shows are good.
I only have one video out. No, it's not true.
That's why I hate being subscribed to Jay. It's like Steven Universe, Steven Universe, Steven Universe. Like, can you talk about something
Since
else?
I've made one video about Steven Universe.
Yeah, you make one video every day about Steven Universe. It's like, you think that's a low amount? It's ridiculous.
To be fair, they're each 24 hours, so that by the time you finish one, you get to start the next one.
I've watched most of them, but I'm starting to fall behind. Like, I've got one running right now as we talk.
Oh, which one?
The one where you explain how Jews have taken over the world and we need to stop them. It's a really weird tangent you take.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what the show's about.
Okay.
But yeah, this was the last round we're gonna play. I'm gonna go offline now. Thanks for all the watchings, all the follows, subs, and all the tisms. There was enough things. That's all I got. Okay. How dare you end the stream? The week after work tomorrow, but yeah. I'm gonna rate Noble Mavericks with the 100 Bitterinos. Gonna rate Korn's champion because he's been here. So he's been here in the stream a lot. So he's been streaming some Darkest Dungeon. So that should be Tismy.
Bye,
yeah.
everyone.
Bye, chat.
Thanks for hanging out. I see you guys later. Bye bye.
Toodles.